ish.
Oh, you know
Something
what I
like that.
chose? I'm 134. 134, because
There
I'm
you go.
34 in real life. So, yes, I am 134, which is a late teenager for a dwarf.
Ish.
Late
Well, well,
teenager-ish.
well. I think it might actually be more like a young adult thing because I think it was the and like I can go grab my book on this too. But like dwarfs are considered adults at like age 50 or something like that.
I like it.
Okay.
So so it's like a young adult ish kind of thing, or some kind of just adult,
Okay. So I'm a young adult dwarf, basically.
something like that.
I'm a male. I am 4 foot
Oh yeah,
two,
definitely adult.
4 foot two, and 140 pounds, which I don't know if that's big or small for a dwarf, but I feel like 4 foot two, 140, kind of girthy, kind of a girthy little dude.
Oh, that's just
Kind of girthy, yeah, and
So
hopefully some of that is muscle.
I imagine myself. Oh yeah, I'm a relatively muscular dwarf, but I drink beer like nobody's business. So I have I got a beer belly, but it's a strong beer belly.
It's like a muscular beard.
Yeah, it's as muscular
Yeah.
as a beer
It's
belly can
no.
get.
There's a term for that in D&D. That's called natural armor.
There you go.
natural.
That's my natural armor. So looks wise, I would have long, kind of like a orangish reddish, dark orangish reddish hair, and it's just wild. It's like a wild mane that just flows. I don't do anything with it, and I do have a beard, but it's long, but it's braided. It's got two braids, and they two braids kind of split down, and I keep my beard up, but my hair just gets crazy and wild. My background is I was a soldier, and I fought in. I'm not sure exactly what I fought in, but I'm a very.
It would have basically been like fighting for your clan or whatever.
Okay. Oh
whatever
yeah.
whatever skirmishes and fights you would have gotten into for just protecting your home basically.
So I'm like a soldier in the army for the mountain dwarves. I'm part of the mountain dwarves, and I actually rose to the ranks and became an officer. So I'm kind of a badass when it comes to my fighting experience, and yeah, that's kind of my background. All right, let's go, Cam Bam. Why don't you go next?
Oh, me?
Okay, we can go Cool J Punk if you want to take a second.
Yeah, I need to take a second.
Okay.
Well, I am a chaotic evil warlock, and that's why I'm a fucking dickhead the entire time. So
Yes.
that should explain a lot of things to you guys.
He didn't really. Here's the thing. He didn't really break character at all last time. He was just.
And I don't plan on breaking it this time either. So it's gonna be a complete dick the entire
Just a
time.
heads up.
Yeah. So
Not
like,
an actual dick.
well, yeah, I don't know. Certain people would say it different, but okay. I would say my character is probably like 68 years old, 1 year from 69. He's human.
And I was like, and you're human, right? So
Yeah.
you're frail as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be a 38-year-old warlock. I mean, fuck, what do I know? And
Well,
at least that's how I see it. I
technically
mean,
you can. Well, technically you can.
yeah,
Well,
I want the
well-
wisdom and the fucking
Yeah,
oldness.
if you think so.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, fucking, I don't even know how tall I am. Give me a second. Well, I'm decently sized. Like, I'm like fucking 6'10". I think I was like 168 yeah, I mean 5'10", like 168 pounds or something like that. I fucking saved a whole bunch of people in there was a natural disaster. I saved a whole bunch of people. People know me. Don't let that fool you. I am super evil. I don't really give a fuck about anybody. I'm just trying to get through this fucking shit so I can get away from these people. They're all bothering me, kind of. And yeah, I know a lot of magic shit, and I'm hoping to cast spells at people and kill things and be happy because I don't really care. I just kind of about myself. But I will try to show them my ways with myself. As even if they're evil ways, I'm trying to spread that because I'm confident in what I believe and what I see is the right thing. even if it's the wrong thing in other people's eyes. And he's a pretty fucking awesome dude. I'd like to know him in real life. I do know him in real life. I look in the mirror every day, like talk to him, you know. But yeah, that's me.
Cool.
Oh, cool. I'm Cool J Punk. I'm human. I fucking have an afro, not an afro, mohawk and a beard. I'm just tripping on shrooms every day. Helps me with my magic. All right.
Beautiful.
I drink a lot and fuck bitches in towns.
So he is 5'10", not 6'10". He's not a basketball player.
Yes.
Okay. Oscar?
All right. Well, I'm a halfling. I'm 3 feet tall. I mean, you're only a foot taller than me, and you're making fun of me over there. Anyways, yeah. So I'm a halfling. Think of it. A halfling is kind of like a hobbit. So if you want to imagine my character, think of like Bilbo Baggins, but more attractive looking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Dude, Bilbo is pretty sexy.
Yeah. Dude, even more sexy than that, you know? I guess my background, I guess I grew up on a farm. My mom was kind of like that town healer or whatever. That's why I know some mending and some healing spells. But that was just a farmer or whatever. But I wanted to make it big in the city, so I guess I decided to indulge in the way of music and playing in bars. And I've been known around my town for getting into trouble, running around, playing good music, by the way. I get
With your
bitter
bagpipes.
real easily. Yeah, with my bagpipes. I can change my mind on a whim, so I'm kind of a diva of the group. My ideals, I'm greedy, but I'm chaotic neutral, so I act freely as I want. But greed kind of drives my motives because I want to get famous. And yeah, I want to be famous no matter what it takes. And my flaws is, despite my best efforts, I try to help my friends, but I sometimes fail. And yeah, man, I just want to play good music, get drunk, fuck bitches, make gold, you know?
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Yeah!
bitches, make gold. It's pretty much who I am.
Have you ever had sex with humans or dwarf or any race bigger than you? Or do you just stick to gnomes?
Well, I'm human.
Or halflings?
Gnomes? You mean halflings?
Halflings, sorry.
I like
Jesus.
to think I'm a man of all kind of flavors, so maybe.
Of all flavors.
Alright,
I like
dope,
it.
dope. Very nice. Cam Bam.
Okay, so my name is Adenor. I am female. I am an elf paladin, and my background is I used to be a hermit, so I needed a quiet space to work on my music and literature. But I've been isolated for so long that I rarely speak, and I prefer hand gestures and the occasional grunts. Right. I'm 120 years old. My height is 5'5", and I'm 112 pounds. Yeah.
All right. So you rarely speak simply because you just were alone for so long?
Mm-hmm.
You're not good with people?
Not good speak people.
Not
Good speak people scary.
That's perfectly in character.
People words bad.
Okay, so just in case you guys don't remember, Roz has a babysitter with us because this is all of our first time playing. And the babysitter is a character in the group, so I figured we should have Roz tell us what his group is as well, or what his character looks like and who he is.
All right. So, just about my character. For all you know his name is Roz. You're not told anything more beyond that. You know that he is a member of the organization that you are all trying to join at the moment. I mean, I could just be a dick and just say the rest of the information has all been classified above your
Well, you don't have to tell us
knowledge,
anything that
but-
we don't need to know.
No.
You can just tell us that he's a human. And
No, I was just saying, like, I was just being funny like that. But no, he's a human. He is.
Is he
What
a
did I
fighter?
actually?
Do we know what kind of class he is, or is that kind of secret
No.
info?
All you know is he's wearing, some kind of leather armor.
Like
He's about
massless leather
27.
chaps?
Ooh.
No, not that kind of leather.
Damn it.
It's daytime. It's daytime. But no, I mean he's just got some like
You can wear assless
almost.
leather chaps in daytime.
Oh yeah, you could, but he doesn't.
not at daytime.
Not in daytime, like I said.
Okay.
But so anyway, he's it's like I said, as far as you've been able to see so far, because you haven't actually seen him do anything, he's just got some nondescript, leather type armor, something you'd expect to see from like, traveling mercenaries or whatever, perfectly filling his role, with you guys and everything. I mean, beyond that, if you want to see what he's capable of, you're going to have to give him a situation to show you what he can do.
All right,
It'd really be
so-
like us getting fucked up, right? Like be like
Yeah, honestly,
like
and
last like that's
and
our
that
like
was-
red button, like
yeah,
oh
that,
shit.
that's your red button. That's your oh shit button is we're getting fucked up. Please save us, and then my guy will wreck everything
Or he'll try.
or try.
Yeah. I like
Which-
that idea.
All right.
I don't want him to be like the ultimate well, I mean this is my opinion. I mean it's you're the DM, but like I would hope that even if we're getting fucked up and we could lose the game, that he's not like the ultimate god that's just gonna wipe everything out and because
Yeah.
I would hope it'd be more
Yeah, and like
with
all that
roles,
was that was explained as well to the characters when we started. That he is there as their handler. He's a member of the organization. Like I said, the
Yakuza?
Silverhawks. No, the Silverhawks. Close. They're a little more badass than the Yakuza.
Yakuza
but,
pussies.
But no, I don't actually mean that if any Yakuza are watching, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I do come
Just
out.
go
I'm
with
on,
my-
I'm on a military base. Come and get me.
But no, so anyway, that was explained to the characters as well, that he is merely filling the role of their handler. He is your evaluator on this final test to see if you actually would cut it as members of this group.
Cool.
So, he will only, interact or contribute to anything you're doing unless, he won't do anything unless you directly ask him to do something or to contribute in some way.
Perfect. I'm liking it.
All right. Fucking A. All right, so now that we got out of the way, I guess let's pick up where we left off.
Which would be at the hotel. Oscar just played. I mean, wait, did we do the DM
The
do that?
morning
Yeah.
of the night.
Well, like I said, and I've got an overview for it and
Rose
everything,
has
but
all that taken care of.
Yeah, I just
Yep.
okay. Let Oscar have his glory. He
Yeah.
fucking
but yeah,
critical.
just as quick of a wrap up as I can give. So what happened was you were all sent out on your final, trial by fire test to join the Silverhawks, and you were told to investigate 3 seemingly random disturbances in the town of Sorensburg, which is a part of the crap, I even forgot the name I just put down. Yeah, the Eretria Kingdom. The 3 tasks you were given, you were supposed to investigate the disappearance of a noble's son, investigate a series of thefts taking place in the poor quarter pubs, and investigate the theft of a delivery of candles from a candle maker in the trade district. And through the process of these 3 investigations, to me, some very hilarious things decided to happen, such as immediately leaving the barracks that they were in. The party completely said, fuck finding directions in this random town we've never been in. We're just going to start walking off in a direction, and got lost down a back alleyway and got surrounded by
Pretty
some
much a
very
bunch of hobos.
poor, pretty much a bunch of hobos who
With weapons.
who could have tried to mug them. But through some very timely negotiations from Oscar, I believe, the group was able to buy safe passage, and they continued along their way.
You're welcome. That's my gold.
After finding their way, another funny event happened, again concerning Oscar and his 3-foot height. A man tripped over him in a frantic rush. leaving behind a very mysterious book that no one's been able to read yet. And then, again, another strange occurrence. A very kind gentleman decided to reward the party with a small bag of strange-looking gold coins, which Cool J ceremoniously threw away.
You gotta think about the future.
Yeah,
It's okay, I saved it.
yeah. And then,
Smart.
so they did their investigation at the noble's house, again with Cool J's character getting lippy and getting suspended from the ceiling for a while.
I would have fought him, but no. I would have rolled.
He would have lost.
That's the
Anyway,
man.
sorry, they found out. This was the information that they found out about the son that was missing. He disappeared about 2 weeks ago. Him, the son, Kenneth, and his group of friends, who are also other, children of nobles from the town, would frequently visit, run down or dive pubs and inns in the poor quarter because they're fucking hipsters. And I think that's cool to do. You also found out that the same group of friends disappeared around the same time as Kenneth. Again, with mysterious circumstances. And by mysterious, I mean they just weren't around in the morning. You left from the noble quarter and you went to the poor quarter next to investigate the pub. Along the way, a very chance encounter happened where the group was able to see a very important looking person scurrying about on important looking duties. Upon reaching the pub, you, through some other careful negotiations, discovered 3 more facts. A group of individuals was responsible for the thefts at the pub. All of the kegs of ale that had been stolen were heavily watered down. So even by beer standards, they're more water than beer at this point. And Kenneth and his group of friends would often come and visit the bar, pretending to share the plight of the people because they're fucking hipsters and they think it's cool to do that.
And they're kind of royalty.
Well, they're nobles. They're aristocratic in nature.
Okay.
So not nobility, but aristocrats. Right. So you found out that stuff. You went along your way, and you went off to the last location, the candle maker. Along the way, however, a certain aristocrat decided that Adenor was a dead ringer for someone who owes her a large sum of money. And after some failed attempts to defuse the situation, eventually the aristocrat was convinced that they didn't want any problems with your group, and they went off along your way. But the issue was left unresolved. So we'll see what possibly happens because of that. When you got to the candle shop, Oscar negotiated a shipment of candles to be made in the next 5 days. After some roundabout discussions.
Can I say one thing real fast?
Sure.
Not to interrupt. Oscar, before the candles, didn't he get robbed?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't before the candles, but yes. It was discovered, once they got to the trade district, that at some point, Oscar had lost some money.
I think he was actually just paying for a blowjob.
Sounds like the right thing to do.
Yep.
Anyway, after some very roundabout discussions and some possible strong-arm tactics, the party was able to find out the following 3 bits of information from the candle maker. Well, first of all, he lied about his report to the guard, trying to get more compensation for stuff that wasn't actually stolen. He found out that the candles were custom ordered to make a very foul odor. So they were basically, joke candles, if you will. Kenneth and his friends were the ones who ordered the candles, and the candles were not stolen, as was described in the record, but they were just simply taken when Kenneth and his friends came to pick them up. And then they just left with them, probably giving some low amount of money and not what they were actually fully worth.
Mm-hmm.
After all of this information, it became nighttime at the end of their first day. The party found a nearby inn, the Running Dog, thanks to my random inn name generator that I used.
I like it.
Yeah. And they retired for the night, with Oscar, again, bartering for some free room and board for himself on the condition that he performs well for the inn's, other customers. And with a spectacular performance with his bagpipes, he not only secured himself room and board and possibly invitations to play again on later days, quite possibly could have introduced a new musical trend, bringing bagpipes into a mainstream spotlight for the music industry.
Nice job, Oscar.
Hell yeah, man.
And
Killer.
for that, going into another explanation that we didn't really get into, I'm going to award Oscar 1/10 of a level. What that means is what's going to happen when you guys actually level up. It's just basically you've reached a certain point in the campaign. I feel like you've done enough, and I feel that you guys need to be a little bit stronger for what's going to happen. So I'm just going to say at certain points, hey, you guys get to level up now, and now you're a level higher.
Cool.
Outside of that, however, when I feel that you guys do something really, kind of really spectacular, or you do something really relevant for your character, like Oscar and his performancing and all that kind of stuff, and having good roles, I'll hand out portions of levels, probably in increments of 10. So that way, the more you interact with, the game itself, the quicker you can get your character to level up.
Sounds good.
So yeah, that's how leveling up is going to work. And that's basically the overview. We are currently going to be beginning on the second day of your 3 days to try and secure a solution to this mystery. Because if you don't, y'all are going to be dead.
Not
3
cool.
days time. Oh, 2 days now, right?
2 days. Yep, 1 day is fully done and gone.
Oh, shit.
You
Okay.
can talk to Ross and be like,
Alright,
get me out of
let's
here.
get going.
Alright, what do you want us to do, Roz?
So we begin in the morning in the inn.
Yep, we will assume that it is now, 7 a.m. You're at the inn. Going by everyone's decision, of course, but there is obviously the choice of having breakfast at the inn. If you do, let me open up my book here. Look like I'm flipping through some pages. And you will need, if you choose to have breakfast at the inn, you'll need to subtract 2 silver from your amount of money that you have, and to cover all of the expenses regarding whatever food you're having from the inn.
Breakfast at the inn.
Hey, I'll have a round on everybody because I'm feeling good from last night. I'll pay for everybody's food.
Oh! Haha.
Oh, so Oscar is going to remove 10 silver.
Yes.
Oscar,
Okay.
very, very kind of you to buy us breakfast. You had an amazing performance last night.
Thank you.
I just wanted
yeah,
to
and
say that I
also-
really enjoyed it, my friend.
Yeah, also remembering Oscar, I'm pretty sure you did set it in, but remember you did get like some kind
Yeah,
of gold in rewards from tips last
Yeah,
night.
you got a pretty good amount of gold.
Yeah, he did. So, that cocky asshole can throw some money around a little bit.
How much did
Not
he
like-
end up getting? Do we know?
It was like
10 gold or
two,
something? Or
2 or 5
Yeah,
gold, something like that.
I'm currently at 28 gold, so I'll be at 27.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, it was
And
really good. People were not expecting it from the little man.
All about those
Ace.
rolls.
Well, yeah, and like even just thinking about it, little 3 foot nothing halfling playing a wind instrument like a bagpipe. You don't see it coming.
Is it a specially made halfling bagpipe, or are you playing?
Oh, yeah, it would have to be some
full-size
kind-
human bagpipe, and you just
Yes.
have these.
Yeah, because like a full size human bagpipe is probably about the size of him.
He's like
You know,
standing there
so,
stepping
like-
on the bag.
Yeah, it's like a little kid's my first bagpipe.
It's like,
kind
yeah, my first bagpipe, I was thinking that. But man, I can wield that instrument
Okay,
and blow
so-
into it.
Yeah, with Oscar taking out the 10 silver, we're going to assume that we skip up to 8 a.m. the morning of the second day, going a little Majora's Mask right there. So the moon's a little bit closer to falling right now. And so yeah, it's 8 a.m. It's the second day. Yeah, we can go from there. The only thing I will say, Roz will mention that while he did send, he's always sending reports to Regis. He did send a report to Regis saying that you've done your 3 investigations. So, a course of action you could take would be to go back to the barracks and talk with him and tell him what you've discovered.
That seems.
That
seems
is
to
a
be
possible
the
course
best.
of action.
Yeah, that seems to be the best option for us right now. Otherwise, we're just kind of
Running
running
around.
around with
Yeah.
no real direction.
Time to make a lot of rolls towards the bears.
All right, yeah. Let's. I say we eat breakfast and then we head out to.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we're
Back to the
already
barracks.
assuming that you've finished breakfast.
Okay.
So, at 8 a.m., you've finished breakfast, all that morning stuff is taken care of, and you're getting ready to leave.
Cool.
So, and that's what I'm saying. We are in agreement that we're going to go straight to the barracks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fucking
On
Yeah.
site.
Fonzai's the leader, so
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Well-
I gather everybody up after breakfast and I just say, all right. Seems to me the best course of action to take would be to head back to the barracks. Let them know that we've completed all the tasks that were initially given to us, and we are ready to continue the journey and figure out what else they want to do. So, if you guys are all ready, I say we head out and head back to the barracks.
let's hurry up and get this
Alright.
done.
Okay. So, going on with that, it's going to be a bit quicker and a bit smoother of a process today. Because while you're still party leader, Fonza, you will be navigating for everyone. And, however, because you still haven't asked for directions, Roz will guide you straight to the barracks.
I don't need
So-
directions. My soldiers' sense
Yes, you
will
do.
lead me there.
Yes, you do. You walked out of the barracks the last time and instantly went into a shady, dark alleyway and got jumped by mushrooms.
And if you look on the map, there's not even an alleyway near it. So
Yeah, exactly. So, you're getting a little help. But, you're still going to navigate a little bit. There is the possibility of something happening.
okay.
So,
D6.
navigate
Do
for
the
us.
D6 again.
Yep. Navigate for us.
Ooh,
Oh,
here we go. The
Ooh.
greatest motherfucking navigator in the world, just leading us to the goddamn battle.
Follow
Yeah.
me. Here we go.
Well-
Then he pays him off because he's scared of fighting.
So, and I hate that I can't get this to, stay.
We
perfectly.
ended up in the river. How did that happen?
Yeah. You took a
Oh,
wrong turn on
now
a
we're all
bridge,
wet.
and you ended up in the river.
And ostrich on my shoulders.
No. Like I said, yeah, you do get, like you said, you're leading the way. You start thinking that, hey, there's a shortcut over this way. And I'm like, no, dude, I can see it up on the hill over there. We're just going to go that way. So we go that way, and we end up back in the barracks.
Cool.
So, like I said, you all make it back to the barracks. Roz moves off a little bit, talks to someone. You are escorted to a office somewhere on a upper floor of the barracks, and Regis is waiting for you in there. You know, sitting behind, sitting at a desk or something, looking, flipping through some paperwork and stuff.
We're here.
What's this guy's name again?
Regis.
Regis.
Philbin.
And Kathy Lee.
No, it's Regis Felbane. Okay.
Philbin. I like it.
So, I'll step forward and I'll say, all right, is it like Mr. Regis, or do we just call him Regis? He doesn't really care.
It's whatever you want to try and give him a title as. Like, all you know him as is Regis. You don't even know if that's his real name or not.
Okay. Regis, we have returned, and we have finished the first 3 tasks that you have given us, and we haven't discovered a whole lot except for we have an idea of where the missing kid may have gone missing, but that's really about it.
And we got this book. Look at it. Can't read it. We don't care. Just look at it anyways.
Okay. Well, at that kind of catches his interest a little bit, and he just tells you to leave the book on the desk, and he will have people look into it.
Are you guys cool with that?
All right, so I put the book on the desk, I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I kind of already said it, so.
Also bearing in mind, he also asks as Oscar's putting it on the desk, or struggling to, because he's got to like reach up and over the desk maybe.
I want to point out that book does belong to my little friend over here. So
Okay, that was, yeah.
I do expect it returned to him.
He mentions that was the question he was going to ask, is who the book was, or who found the book.
Yes, it's the little guy in the group, the short one.
Little guy. All right, he'll remember that. He also throws a little bit of an offhanded comment at you guys, as and you can clearly tell the sarcasm in him saying, "Thanks for cocking up that situation with that aristocrat." By the way,
Yeah,
that was a hassle of some paperwork, getting him to back off from hunting you down for whatever it is you did to him.
Well, you chose this tall, skinny Humie over here, and he's your problem, not mine.
He's like, no, you're the party leader. He's your problem, not mine.
It doesn't matter any situation he thinks he's going to put us in, he will lose for sure.
Okay, well, with all this banter going on and everything, Regis does inform you that, he was informed by Roz, of course. Roz is your handler. Roz is also not in the room currently. Everything you've done was perfectly chronicled and relayed to Regis after your events were done last night. And he tells you that he's gone over all that information. They are having people looking into finding the noble's son, obviously, because you've started the investigation. Now, the rest of the brigade can actually look into a little more of a serious matter to try and find him for you to help resolve this matter. However, he tells you that through the course of the night, very credible information was discovered, or brought to his attention, as it were, that the stolen kegs of ale may have been found.
Oh, okay.
And there's good indications that they are in a very like heavily wooded area, a short distance away from the city.
Oh, this piques my interest. We definitely need to figure out who took those kegs of ale. That could definitely lead us towards Kenneth and possibly wherever he's been swept away to. Is there
Yes.
any indication of who possibly took the kegs, or did we just find them and there's no guards? They're just in the middle of the forest.
Well, what he says, the amount of information they were able to get was that they have an idea where the kegs should have been taken to. You know, they found enough of the eyewitness reports or whatever that pieced together enough to know the direction they went in and a likely like bandit or smuggler location that would be used for exchanges in the local area. So it's more or less the best case scenario of where to begin looking.
Okay.
He continues by telling you that you will have, like I said, it is a short distance from the city, but it is going to take you about half of the day to get there, since there's a unknown amount of possible enemies at this location. It may be very dangerous for you to take, horses to go out there and reduce the travel time. So you're going to have to travel on foot to reduce suspicion of yourself. So, bearing that in mind, it'll take about half of the day to walk out there. Then you'll need to investigate, and then you'll need to come back.
Okay. Does he have more information for us, or is he basically telling us this is what we need to do next?
Basically, he is saying that is all of the information they have currently, other than the fact that they are looking into trying to locate Kenneth a bit more with the information that you've gathered.
Okay.
So hopefully you gathered enough information to help them look for the kid.
Okay. Well, I guess we just head out to this area where...
Let's stop wasting time and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, for once, I agree with this tall, skinny Humie. Let's head on out, see if we can get ourselves into some trouble.
Okay. Have fun. So, you all leave. Roz is waiting for you outside the door. You regroup with him. He obviously already knows what you're going to be doing, so he's already prepared for it. You walk out of the barracks, quickly following Roz. You move to the nearest exit of the town to your location, and you begin your travel to the wooded area in question. Now, again, as always, we will need.
Am I leading the way, and you want me to roll?
Yeah,
some?
you will be leading the way, even though you are basically following a road to this location most of the time. You will need to navigate, because random shit can always happen.
Okay. Are you ready for me to roll?
Yep, and just as a explanation of what happens with these, in case you didn't figure it out, or for the people watching if they need an explanation as well, these navigation things that they're doing is basically is the representation of time passing. So after Fonzai is going to be doing a few rolls, probably 2 or 3, which I'll figure out here in a second. So like 2 or 3, whatever I feel like. Basically, each one's going to represent some number of hours passing in the game while they're traveling overland to this forest that they're going to. and along the way, possibly some kind of event happens. Whether it's when they decide to take a short break to catch their breath and get a drink or eat a snack or whatever, or along the way as they're traveling. So that's just a little bit more of an explanation on what's happening when
What
you
these
do
roles
these,
are.
what these exploration roles are for and what
Okay.
they represent.
Better fucking roll high.
So,
Oh
Please
my!
don't lose.
hold on. It's not a D6 this time.
Oh.
It's going to be a D8.
It was a test roll.
Test roll.
Test roll. Yep,
Test
test
roll.
roll. Test roll.
Just a 1d8 then.
1D8.
Test roll. That was a test roll.
Why do we let this guy lead the charge?
All right.
Anybody
so,
else is free to lead the way. It seemed I was the only one that was dwarf enough to step up.
No, you're the only fucking dwarf here.
Well,
No,
that
it's okay.
explains why I'm leading then.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess it's a good thing you're dwarf enough to lead them, because everyone needs to make a perception check now.
Perception roll.
Perception.
Ooh.
No.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. And with
Aw.
you all doing this is a relevant thing to bring up as well. With this and with attacks, as you'll see in these little boxes, it shows two numbers on them.
Mhm.
When you go to attack, it's more relevant to talk about. One of the numbers will say verse AC. That's the number you will use in reference to whether you're hitting someone or not. The reason there are two numbers is because that's showing your results if you are rolling at advantage or disadvantage, which would have you rolling 2d20s. The concept is if you roll at advantage, you'll take the higher of the two numbers. If you roll at disadvantage, you take the lower number. For rolls like these, for these ability rolls and everything, we're just going to assume that the left
first
number, the first number that you see is the roll that you actually take, unless it's a example of advantage, disadvantage.
Cool.
Okay.
So-
Good
Looks
to me.
like Cam Bam is still drooling over there.
Still in the
This is
single
something not
digits.
intelligent. No. Cam Bam is actually fairly involved with with the study of the local flowers.
They're beautiful.
And was there a thing for this? Ooh. Okay, so even with everyone's rolls, and I'm not going to have a map for this one, so you'll need to listen just a little bit. But even with these rolls, no one sees this small pack of wolves until they are ready to pounce on you. And when I say ready to pounce on you, I mean,
Bro, I have an 18.
And 18's not high enough?
no, it wasn't.
What? And my
Fucking
nine's not
Most
there yet?
ninja wolves
These are actually
ever.
some pretty, these are actually some pretty stealthy freaking wolves.
Those wolves.
Are we playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are we
So
rolling
like I
for
was saying,
initiative?
oh, well, no, it will be in a little bit. Like I said,
Okay.
you didn't notice these wolves until one of them jumped on Cam Bam and started biting into her. Doing 3 damage to her.
Leave her.
What are you
Weakest link.
doing? No, don't leave me.
So, that is the current situation you are in. Shit has just hit the fan. There are 5 wolves, one of which is currently trying to eat the shit out of Cam Bam.
Actual feces?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe later after she's dead.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, guys. I'll talk to these animals.
Actually, that's my
I,
job.
I don't think talking's gonna work.
So
I
now,
have befriend animals.
now that this has happened, again, you won't be able to do it off of your character sheet because because of the weird thing that they do with it. So everyone will need to do a roll d20.
Is this the initiative?
Yes, this is going to be for your initiative.
I thought there was initiative on the character sheet.
There is, but the way that it works with the character sheets is that it needs to correlate to a token on the maps.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's like the only button you can't just hit
Jesus.
and have it do stuff. Oh,
Alright.
on top of what you're rolling, add your dexterity modifier to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm 17.
Yeah,
Mine's actually dexterity.
Cool. Yeah. Mine,
yeah, dexterity modifier.
Nice.
Question: what is that again?
I'm a
Mine remains
14.
5.
Well, no, okay. The modifier, just to recap it as well, when you're looking at your character sheet, the skill itself will be the number inside a little bubble.
Okay, so
The
it'd be
modifier is the number above that you can't modify or edit in any way.
also that 1 right there.
Cam Bam, your dex modifier is plus
Yeah,
1.
it'll be.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, and Fonzai does have on his stream. It has everything up here. So yeah, Fonzai will be adding nothing. Cam Bam will be adding 1. Cool J will add nothing.
Kim hasn't rolled
J
yet.
adds 3.
No, I have
Oh,
0.
sorry,
I have
that's
0
awesome.
dexterity.
He has
Yeah, I
0.
didn't
He
roll
has
yet.
0 modifier for
I
dex,
had
and
3.
Whoa!
yeah, Oscar will have a 3.
Damn it.
Wait.
Oh, my bad.
I
I
was
think
like,
you rolled
what?
wrong.
What is
Wait,
this?
I was like, what?
I was like, that's not good when it's 0 success.
That's not a. Yeah, that's not a thing.
Sorry, I put
And
it
Cam Bam's
equals.
dead.
No. No.
Oh yeah, and Cam Bam, make sure you edit your character sheet. You've lost 3 health from your
You
current.
still got a 6? Jesus. Oh my god.
Just quickly setting up the initiative here on my separate sheet. So I've got Cool J. Oscar gets a 14. Fonzai was a 5.
Man, he's just walking away, not even paying attention.
Well, you can't fault him on that. He's got stubby little dwarf legs, you know.
I'm just leading the way still. I'm walking
Yeah.
by. Cam Bam's like, ah, my leg! I just keep walking. Come on, everybody! What's
Did you hear
taking so
something?
long?
Did you hear something? I didn't
Walk
do
it
anything.
off. Walk it off. It's nothing.
Well, I mean, if I'm the only one to notice her, she's kind of, I've already mentioned what
Well,
I said.
no, that's the thing. Everyone noticed her getting mauled by a wolf as it started mauling her.
I
So
kind
you
of
can't walk away.
So
and act
you
like
react
didn't
first, then
see
me, then
anything.
Fonsai, and Cam.
And then make sure I get mine put in. Wow, this is. All right, so I have my initiative order set up. First up on initiative is Cool J. Now, just for your relevance on everything, the way that it's set up, there's the one wolf that's on Cam Bam right now. So Cam Bam's character is actually prone right now. She's knocked flat on her back, and a wolf is trying to eat her face off. There are 4 other wolves sort of, surrounding us. So think, cardinal points, and we're all just kind of in the middle of them.
Okay.
And they're roughly, well, they got fairly close, so they're within 30 feet of us.
Okay, well, I'm going to use
Wait,
my...
one thing. There was one. Not stopping you. It's just I'm saying I forgot to bring up one other thing that I needed. So continue with what you were doing, with what you're saying.
I'll use my animal handling as a warlock. I have the animal handling, and I
Okay.
was going to attempt to calm down the situation, get the wolves away from us. It says when there is any question whether you can calm down
Yeah.
No.
Well, first of all, what I'm going to say is that's completely not possible to happen. They are all.
No, and then I'm gonna use intimidate, and I'm gonna scream at all of them, get the fuck out of here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's not viable either because they are all, you know, the ones already attacking. You know, they all smell the fresh blood from damage done to Cam Bam. These wolves have absolutely no intention of calming down, or they have a very unlikely chance of being driven away by fear.
But there's still a chance.
Slim
I think
to
we're trying to say
none.
combat.
Slim to none.
What he's trying to
at
say
all.
is you probably have to
Freaking
roll a
save me,
critical.
guys.
I'm kind of saying, beat
Can-
up some wolves.
Can I punch the one that's? Can I pull out my dagger and stab the one that's
I'm
fighting?
gonna use my persuasion
You gotta
roll.
wait. Is,
No.
Persuasion. They're wolves. They don't understand language.
Cool J, I'm dying.
Mm.
the guy that wants to fight so bad is doing his best to just
Yeah.
have these wolves.
Okay.
Biggest link.
Because this
Biggest
is
link.
first combat, there's also one other major thing to mention real quick as well. While Cool J is deciding on a logical thing to do, combat takes actions in rounds. Each round represents 6 seconds of real time. So while we're sitting here in turn order, going, "Hey, I'm going to walk up and stab this thing," it's technically all happening within like a 6 second span of time. So
Okay.
think of it as like a single scene of an action movie, like one scene at a time. We move a little bit more a little bit more every time.
Cool.
Okay, well then is it possible for me to cast Friends on the wolf that's attacking Cam Bam, which would distract the wolf because it wouldn't be like I know how Friends work is as soon it will like I can persuade it in a way, but it also at the end it fucking realizes that I charmed it and then it gets aggressive.
Yep.
So, but
Well,
can I
like I
use?
said,
Can I? Yeah. What can Friends be used on the wolf to get it off of Cam Bam? So that'd be the first step, getting it away from Cam Bam, and then even if it's already notices in
Well,
the end, it's
okay,
already
what it is-
aggressive.
That is actually a good strategy to think of. However, a part of casting Friends says that whatever you're targeting can't be hostile towards you. Every wolf is considered hostile towards you right now.
Well, then I'm using Eldritch Blast. I'm blasting that
Absolutely.
motherfucker.
Blast the motherfucker.
I don't know how
So-
to do it though.
Excellent.
What you'll need-
Yes! Blood!
Uh,
Death!
I don't think we actually had spell set up. So what you'll need to do, we'll need to just roll it out in the chat boxes and stuff. You'll need to roll a d20 first of all to see if you hit the wolf. And that should be good enough. Let me get back to my page that has the stuff that I'm looking for on it. Oh, too far. I do. Yes. Okay, so you've rolled high enough to hit the wolf. Now, what that means is, oh, I have it right there. Okay, you're good to do damage. So now roll a d10. Okay, that's how much. That's what you
Nice,
can
not
possibly
bad.
do. 7. That's a pretty good shot on that wolf. Where is it? There it is.
Does it Enrich Blast do some crazy shit too? I don't know.
Well, no. As you get to higher levels, you can shoot like multiple things with it, or one thing multiple times. So, all right. Wait. First of all, which wolf did you specifically shoot that at?
The one
like
that was
one-
on Cam Bam.
Okay, the one on Cam Bam. Gotcha. Okay. So that wolf just took all of that damage.
To the
okay.
butthole.
Probably, yeah. Okay, so moving on. My turn is next on initiative order. All that you see me do, I run up to one of the wolves, not engaging Cam Bam, and I don't know. You just kind of see a motion like I'm drawing a weapon. I'm reaching down and I'm drawing a weapon, but you guys don't see a sheath on my belt or anything. But I end up pulling out a rapier that magically appears in my hand, and I get ready to engage a wolf. Growling at it or looking threatening towards it or whatever. Okay, that was my turn. Now it's the wolf's turn.
So you don't actually do anything, though. You just
Well, no. What I did, what I
You're not
actually
actually doing
did
an attack
is
with it.
well, no. What I actually did, didn't get to attack because I have to use a full action to pull out my weapon.
Okay.
I do. So
Gotcha.
because we were surprised, I wasn't able to prepare it ahead of time, and thus I didn't get to start off with an attack.
You got to use a full action to pull out. Got it.
I do. I do. Not you guys. I
Got
do. And I can explain
Oh.
that later.
We have
So-
one full action and 2 minor. Is that what it is?
No, what it is, okay, every turn, and I'll get a document written up for this too that I can share with you guys as well. In combat, what you have a action. Just a action, a major action, whatever it is you want to say. That you have a minor action, if available. You don't always necessarily have something that acts as a minor action. Basically, a spell or an ability will tell you if it's a bonus action, which is the same thing as a minor action. One thing you can do are called free actions. That is something so simple that you can do it in conjunction with other things. So, like I did, I ran up to a wolf. I used my action. I pulled out my weapon, and then I screamed at it or growled at it or something, to catch its attention. That's a free action.
Cool.
Free action is also, really quickly conveying information. So, we get attacked. Cool J shot the wolf. He could have been like, "Fuck you, wolf," and that's a free action, or whatever he would have said.
That doesn't sound like something he would say.
That's like,
Yeah,
good
I know,
job,
not at
Wolf.
all. Yeah, but whatever. I thought that would be a good example. But anyway, so yeah, you have a major action, minor action if it's available to you, and then your free actions. Movement is an action in and of itself, but as long as you can move, you have a movement action.
Alright.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's the wolf's turn. That one wolf is going to try and hit Cam Bam again. And I need to see if it gets any type of advantage, which I believe it does because Cam Bam is prone.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Cam prone?
Because no,
She
the
got
wolf.
attacked.
Yeah, remember, no one spotted the wolves. They popped up out of fucking nowhere like ninjas, surprised us all, and the one surprised her so much that it knocked her down prone.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, luckily, it's trying to bite through fucking metal armor right now, and it's not working very well. So it's not doing any more damage this round.
Nice.
My wolf is going to try and hit me. And it doesn't succeed either, I don't believe. Yeah, it doesn't succeed either. And then I think one wolf saw Cool J do stuff, so it's going to try and target him. And it's going to fail horribly. I think one wolf decides that it's going to want to try and eat the little man.
Wait, I thought there was only 3.
No, there's 4, and then the one on
There's
Cam
4.
Bam.
Oh, okay. So there's 5 wolves total.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so this one's a little more unfortunate.
Oh god.
This one's gonna crit as it hits Oscar.
That's in a bit.
no.
That's in a bit.
Little man, no!
Well, so far, it's getting jacked for. Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a pretty good crit for 7 damage.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Shit.
I have 10 health.
Well, you just lost 7 of it.
Oh, now I'm at 3 health. I guess I'm gonna have to kill myself then.
There is one more wolf as well, and I believe they're just taking any advantage they can. So that one is engaging with Fonzai and failing at it, but it's still engaging with him.
All right, so we all got a wolf on us.
Yep.
Poor Oscar's arm is hanging off.
Okay, so next person on initiative is Oscar. So it's now your turn.
Dude, get some
Okay,
revenge.
I'm gonna end up dying if I don't heal myself. How many times can we use our cantrips?
A cantrip in most situations is a action, so once per round, unless you have
Once
something
round.
that gives you multiple actions.
And how much life do the wolves have?
You don't know that, and I can't tell you that. When they're dead, I'll tell you they're dead. I will tell you the one that you hit, the one on Cambam, is not looking too good right now.
Cool. I'm guessing they have probably 10 or so.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast my cantrip of mending on myself.
Okay, mending doesn't actually heal you. It
Oh,
just
then I won't
physically
do that.
closes wounds or cuts.
Okay.
You'd have to cast a spell, cure wounds or healing word.
Okay, then I won't be doing that. I guess I'll just hit it with some fairy fire.
Okay, I don't believe fairy fire does any damage either.
Okay, then I will be
Well,
striking it
I'm
with my
looking that
rapier.
one up. I may
Doesn't
be wrong
Fairy
on that.
Fire give you advantage over... I think it gives you advantage to hit
Hmm.
on
Oh
the
wait,
creature.
I'm looking at the wrong
Well,
alphabetical
I guess the
order.
only damaging spell I have is Thunder Wave.
Dude, Thunderwave's great. It knocks him back.
Now you know what? I'm
Still
just gonna
look,
hit him with my rapier.
okay, a fairy fire. Let's see.
Thunderwave's the shit, man. It'll knock him back. It'll get him away from you.
You know what? I'm just gonna stab him with my rapier. It's a proficient. It's a finesse weapon.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fuck it up.
But yeah, fairy fire doesn't do damage either. So you're gonna attack it with your rapier.
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, you'll need to roll your d20, see if you can hit it. Okay, you'll add your dexterity modifier to it. So that's
Okay,
a
so
3.
14.
Ooh,
So yeah,
perfect.
14. You do have enough to hit it.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you get to roll damage. So roll a d8.
Oh, I fucked it up. A 4.
Okay. And then you add your dexterity modifier again as your damage modifier.
Nice.
So you'll be doing 7 damage to this wolf.
Nice.
All right.
This is the one that...
You jerk.
No, this isn't the
That
one that was
bit me.
hit before.
No, yeah, everyone has their own wolf, basically.
And mine's fucking me up.
All right, so the next initiative is going
Oh,
to
God.
be Cambam.
Come on, Game Bam.
Cam, I know you're hurt.
Kick
So-
the wolf
Consider
off you.
sending.
Yeah, what are
Consider
you going to
sending
do,
me a heal my
Cambam?
way.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I wanna. Okay, so. Jesus.
I'm on
Alright.
3 health.
What? What would you say?
I'm on 3 health.
And she's got a wolf trying to eat her face. She's a little
Yeah,
preoccupied.
I know,
like,
I know.
like
It's
I
barely
said,
alive, though.
can I pull out my dagger and or is that one that's okay? No, can I pull out my dagger and stab it? Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do though.
Is
Yeah.
the wolf... She's laying on the ground. Is the wolf, pulling her leg or eating her...
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming it's well, it knocked her down. It's trying to eat her face, so you're probably blocking it with your arm or whatever already to
find
stop
which
it.
had armor, so
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
trying to bite through your armor. So it's trying to gnaw through your left arm or something like that right now. And literally just gnawing on it, not doing anything at the moment.
So I cannot.
No, you can totally pull out your dagger and stab it.
All right.
You do have a free hand.
All right. That's what I want to do.
Okay, so you'll roll your d20 to see if you hit.
Oh Jesus.
there's ever a time for you to get high numbers. It might
I know, right?
This is it.
I will not be shooting your wolf again. Sorry.
Okay. You get to add your strength or your dexterity modifier because a dagger is a finesse weapon.
Nice. Add that
Okay, well,
strength.
I'm going to. It's just.
Yep,
So
it's a
that's
plus
13.
3. Yeah, so you
plus
rolled a 13.
Oh.
So
So
I'm gonna say you get to go ahead and you're going to do some damage with your dagger. So roll a D8 or D4. Sorry,
D4.
D4. Yes.
Did you guys set up your weapons for the quick rolls?
They did. Yeah, I think it. Oh no, no, the
did,
weapons.
but
Yeah,
then-
the weapons can do the quick rolls. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh no, Cam Bam does have a specific problem that like when she tries to roll them,
No,
they
it
sometimes
works
don't-
now. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
just,
they
you just
work
want
now,
me to
right.
press
Yeah, you can just hit
my
those
dagger.
quick rolls.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, those don't need tokens. So yeah, you can't hit the quick rolls if you have your with your weapons that are set up.
So do you just want me to press dagger? Just...
Well, I mean, you can go ahead and hit it if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, do the quick roll with the dagger.
Yeah, there you go.
4 piercing.
So, well, okay, and you'll notice her box has a red around it on that 4. That means she actually rolled a 1 with the dice, and then it's adding 3 because of her strength modifier.
Okay.
So red is bad.
So 4 damage goes through.
Yep. Did 4 more damage. That absolutely hurts the shit out of that wolf that, Cool J already hurt. And it is not on top of Cam Bam anymore.
What does it do? Is it just yelp and
Oh,
back
well,
off?
It doesn't have its turn yet, so it can't do anything right now, but it's hurt enough that it's not trying to kill her anymore.
Okay.
And if she wants to use her movement action, which I think it's actually half of her movement, she can stand up now.
I would like to stand up now.
Okay. So like I said, it uses half of your movement, so you've got another 15, or no, you're a wood elf. Crap, half of 5. You have like 12 and a half feet that you can still move. So like another 12 feet that you can move if you choose to, but you don't have any more actions this turn. Unless you have a bonus action, which you don't. So you still have a little bit of movement if you want to try and move, or you can just end your turn and we'll go on to the next person on initiative.
No, I'm done.
Okay. So the last person on initiative is Fonzai.
Saving the best for last.
We hope.
All right. So, how close is this wolf to me?
Melee range. It tried to
So
tried
it's-
to attack you last time.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so I think I'm walking. I was like walking away, and I just turned to see this wolf jump up to try and attack me. So I probably quickly whipped out my shield, got my shield right up in front of me, and I'm just holding the shield right up. So I'm peeking over it. I just pull out my mace or my warhammer, and I just drop the shield and come over the top of it, right down onto the wolf's skull, hopefully splitting it open.
All right. So yeah, roll your warhammer.
Fuck.
Yeah, you do not roll high enough to do damage, so you miss the wolf.
I was kind of excited, so the warhammer actually kind of slips out of my hand, and I fumble
Great
it a
job.
bit as
We're
I
fucking
No,
fighting,
catch
you
it.
don't-
miss.
You don't fumble it. You swung and it was able to dodge your attack.
This is what happens when you pay peasants instead of fighting them and learning.
Okay, this is a perfect time for us to take our first break. So, we will come back in about 3 minutes, and we will find out if we survive this battle.
Why not if we
If I
survive?
don't die.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Sorry, guys. 5 minutes. Give us 5 minutes. We'll be back. We'll discover what happens, if we can get out of this alive or not. All right, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in just a minute.
slipping down a chain reaction, and here I go, here I go, here I go, go. And once again I'm yours in fractions. It takes me down, pulls me down, pulls me down low. It's raining tonight, but storms always have a night, have a night. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same boat. I want you to know.
Instrument with you.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
I mean,
Pull it
I
out
think
instead
you
of the
do.
sword.
Yeah, like I think you do have to have. Okay, I think at the very least, what you need to do, you need a stringed instrument with you, like
Yeah,
as
I have
just
a
the
lute.
e. Yeah, so like basically you have it like on your back or whatever, and you're like, I'm going to cast a spell, and you strum it or whatever to cast
Yeah.
it or something. You don't have to physically hold it.
Dude, Cool J with the power nap again.
Yep.
Oh, it.
Hold on, give him another 30 seconds. He needs to power up.
And then I will use my focus as damage with my instrument.
Okay. It is. I guess we're back to the top of the order, yeah?
which is cool, Jay.
Let's do it. I'm gonna use. How close am I to Oscar?
I mean, you're probably close. I mean, we were traveling together, so you're probably close enough to each other as
Okay,
it
I'm
is.
using Chill Touch on the wolf that was attacking Oscar.
Okay. So, oh yeah, for the spells, you'll need to roll the dice out.
Oh,
So, yeah,
fuck. So I completely missed.
Even adding in your even with adding in your charisma, you're gonna miss.
Yeah. Well, you can't say I didn't try.
Yep, can't say you didn't try. That's cold. All right, so is that the end of your turn? Are you gonna try and do anything else like move or nothing else like that? Because there is a wolf on you as well.
I'll move closer to Oscar.
Well, we'll just say you're close enough. You don't really need to move very far at this point.
Then I'll just take it. I'll stay there. I'm done.
Okay. So comes
Take
to
it
my
like a
turn.
man. Sorry, what?
Oh no, I'm just saying it. My turn. I was just thinking if I was doing any other type of action right now, I will. Let me see if that gives me anything extra bonus. Do. Can't do alphabet today because that's the wrong direction. Okay. Right on. All right, so I get to hit my wolf. So let's see what I do for damage. Yeah, that's about on point. So, for those of you that see it, I start to engage my wolf in combat. And by engage my wolf in combat, I just kind of go like 2 swings with my sword and it falls over dead. So, my wolf has died. And my turn is now over. So now it's the
Damn.
wolf's turn.
How about you help some of us out over here?
Working on it. You can only do one thing at a time. Anyway, so the course of the matter is there is a wolf that is so heavily wounded right now, it is going to attempt to run away from Cam Bam.
Oh,
Now, this
hell
brings
no,
in
that shit
a-
ain't getting anywhere.
More like from me.
So what this? Well, no, it's specifically Cam Bam because she's the one standing directly next to it.
Yeah.
So
but I'm saying,
this
like,
wolf is
my
trying to get away from you. It's, bleeding so bad it's probably close to dead as it is. As it's leaving, and this brings up another point with combat, it's going to give you, Cam Bam, a opportunity attack if you
Nice.
choose to take it. The other action you have in combat is called a reaction. You only get 1 reaction per turn. If you choose to take your opportunity attack, you can attack the wolf as it's trying to run away from you. But you won't be able to use your reaction until your next turn.
Yes, I would like to take this opportunity to attack it.
Okay, so what are you attacking it with? Because you are standing up right now. You would have full availability of everything.
My short sword.
Okay. So, hit that button.
Boom.
Holy crap.
Nice. Nobody tries to eat Adenor's face and gets away with it.
No, they do not.
So, yeah, you're pretty fucking angry, apparently. And you just brutally murdered the crap out of that wolf. And it's dead now.
I like how
Splits
you
in
do the
half.
big rolls, whenever they're not really necessary, but whenever
know.
come on.
I don't. That's the first like big one. I was like,
Hey,
yes.
that's good. We'll take it. I'll take
Yeah.
a big
Okay.
wolf anytime.
Yep. So that's that wolf taken care of.
Somebody
My
should
wolf
make
is-
that a quote. I'll take a big roll anytime.
All right.
All right. So
Who said that? You?
Yes, I did.
yes, he did.
But see, without reference to what that's talking about, it just sounds somewhat sexual.
Somewhat. Okay, so Cool J's wolf is going to get a good bite in on him and do 5 points of damage.
Damn, Cool J.
Hey, shit.
Oscar's wolf is trying again,
Oh god, here we go.
but unfortunately it misses. Probably overtaken by all of the death and blood around it or whatever. And Fonzai's wolf is still trying, but can't really figure out the fact that it can't bite through a shield, so it's not going to get to do any damage to Fonzai.
Damn straight.
Yep. So Oscar is up next.
Alright. Weapons. I guess as a desperate attempt to stay alive, I attack the wolf again with my sword.
Come on, Oscar. Big money,
Come
big
on.
money.
Oh,
There you go. That hits. You're doing 7 damage to your wolf.
Don't you use 9?
No. Because one of those numbers says verse AC. We use the one that says verse AC for the weapons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's only when we do like skill checks that we use the first number.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so Oscar finishes off his wolf. And it is now dead.
alright. I just savagely, furiously charge at the wolf. I slide under and just like open it up from the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah,
Funny thing
no.
is, you
you
probably don't even have to slide. You could probably just
Yeah.
run
just-
right under
yeah,
it. You're
right
just
He
now,
like,
runs under it with his hands up like
drop
this.
down a little bit.
And it's just like he runs under it like with his hands up, just goes under.
But the other thing too, more than likely in this situation, you're not like trying to do something cool like that. You're just kind of like and trying to keep alive. But anyway, so if that is the end of your turn, because I don't believe you have
Yes,
any
that is-
bonus
that
So there's
actions.
3 wolves left.
So now it's now
2 wolves left.
yeah, it's now Cam Bam's turn.
All right. So how many wolves are left? 2.
There are 2 wolves left, one attacking Cool J and one attacking Fonzai.
Oh
who do you love? Who do you love?
Help the paladin, he needs it more.
man. All right. So I wanna help Fonzai with this. I wanna like. I'm gonna pull out my longbow.
Ooh.
Yep.
The long bow.
Watch out.
So you're gonna shoot it with your longbow.
With her rolls,
Yeah.
I'm getting shot. I'm fucking dead. It's over.
All right.
It's over for me.
So, all right,
It's gonna
roll that
ricochet
attack.
and get me in the eye.
God damn it!
Well, there you go.
Nice. Crit, baby.
Bye bye, Fonzai's wolf.
Natural
Yeah.
crit right there.
Yeah, he says it. Yeah, like God.
Well, no, it's not dead, but it's
What?
really fucking close to dead.
Isn't that 10 damage it took?
Yeah, that's 10 damage.
And it's 23.
Also,
Oh,
you know, make sure on your
damage on
character sheet
before.
that you there should be a little arrow on the ammo. Make sure you drop your ammo by 1 because you just shot an arrow.
So for people that don't know, the 23 is actually a 20, which means that's a crit. So that's why it has that extra crit damage at the very bottom. Because when you crit, you get extra damage. You would be rolling an extra dice.
An advantage roll.
No, not advantage. If you crit, you roll the same number of dice that you would roll to make your attack with. And with that, if that is the end of Cam Bam's
Oh
turn.
and my turn.
Yep, and then it is now Fonzai's turn.
I see that this wolf is hurt, bleeding, practically dead. I give Cam Bam a wink and a nod, just to acknowledge that she helped out. And I'll take out my warhammer once more. I have my shield and I just, casually pull it aside to make sure I can see the wolf perfectly this time. As I ready my strike to just crush it on the side and destroy its ribs and hopefully take it out.
So, yep.
Jesus Christ.
So,
The damage was there. The accuracy is just...
Even with the wolf bleeding out, you are still unsure of where you're actually trying to hit, and you miss.
All right. It's back to me, right? Or no,
Yep.
yes.
Great.
Back to the top of initiative. It's now Cool J's turn again.
All right. I got a wolf on my ass, so I'm gonna go with another Eldritch Blast to the wolf, my wolf, that's attacking me.
But
I build up my might. I'm starting to glow a little bit. My eyes are turning a different color. Fucking feeling angry. I'm like, it's time to show how much power this warlock really has, and that I really know what I'm doing. Hopefully this roll's good.
Yep, roll the hit. Oh, that's what I could do.
And I say, fuck you, wolf! You're about to fucking get killed!
Alright, roll a d10.
Yeah! I hit him in the eyes.
Yep,
A blast
that
of
wolf
enriched
takes
blast.
4 damage.
And he's crying. He can't take it because it's a blast of enrich in his face.
Alright, so, going up, it's now my turn. I decide that, even though Fonzai is, kind of flailing a little bit, Cool J is the one that needs a little bit more help. So I'm going to, run over and hit this wolf. I'm going to hit it good.
Obliterating the wolf.
As I roll a 1, that's it. I'm gonna hit it good.
And with that lucky bit of luck, I end up with another 2 quick slashes of my rapier. I end up finishing off the wolf that Cool J had wounded that was fighting him.
You're welcome.
So the next initiative is the wolves. This wolf is clearly aware that he's the last remaining wolf, and he is very badly injured. He is going to attempt to run the fuck away.
This is the one that's on me, right?
Yep, that's the one on you, Fonzai.
Okay. I will take my attack.
Okay.
Do I just roll Warhammer again?
Yep, it's just a normal attack.
Same attack. Okay.
Yep.
Don't I have advantage though, since it's
No.
trying to disengage me?
Well, let me see what the book actually says. As far as I remember, it's never been at advantage, but
I thought anytime anything tries to disengage, like if we were to try and just run away
First of
from
all,
the wolf,
first
it
of
would
all,
get an
you're
attack
getting
of
a
advantage.
well, yeah, but you're getting some terminology mixed up. If it was disengaging, you wouldn't be able to hit it at all. Disengage makes it impossible for someone to take an opportunity attack against you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cannot provoke an opportunity attack when you disengage. Okay, opportunity.
By the way, guys, should we name our crew? Should we have a name for the crew?
Well, going over that, the opportunity attack itself does not give you advantage, so it's just a normal weapon roll.
Okay.
Unless something else were to give you advantage, but none of that is relevant at the moment.
Okay, so I see this wolf. I see the fear in its eyes as it runs away, and it inspires me. I say, "This time, you will not get away." And I again pick up my warhammer. I grip it tightly, and I look at it, and just make sure everything is working properly on it. And I swing down at the ass of the wolf as it's running away to try and crush its back legs. I swear to
Pathetic.
God, we used the first number, dude.
Pathetic.
I'm telling you right now, we're supposed to use the first number, not the second one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm serious. That's what it says on the Roll20 rules.
Okay, if that's what it's gonna say, we'll
That is
start
what it
going
says
with
on the
that
Roll20
for now.
rules. I'm
Yeah,
just
we'll
saying.
go with that
Should
for
we-
now.
I'm just saying.
Just because
We
you know
can
you actually get to
continue-
do something in this
We
combat
can
besides
continue
spin
using it the way we
besides
have. I'm fine with
work
that.
it on your ballet routine. But
I am fine using it any way you want, but I'm just saying in the Roll20
Yeah.
rules, the left one is the one that you're supposed to use.
okay, well yeah, then we'll just go ahead and we'll do that for now. You absolutely finish off the wolf and it's dead.
Yes! It's all about lawyering your way into doing
As he
stuff.
hits it, I'd be like, you know they can't understand you, you jerk.
Okay.
Took
So
long enough.
that encounter resolves as the combat goes into its aftermath stages, making sure that we weren't in any more immediate dangers. My rapier sort of flickers away and ceases to be in my hands anymore. And now we're left with the fact that, 3 of our people are injured now. Some worse than others.
I look at the rest of the group and I just say, I'm relatively impressed with all of you. Good job out there.
Not impressed
and-
with you.
Adenor, appreciate the help.
I would really appreciate a heal over here. I'm just slowly dying.
It was a bit touch and go
Let's
there.
see. I do have. Can he just be rested? If we were to do a rest, will he
Okay,
be
well,
okay?
that's the thing. The only way that he's going to heal is with a long rest.
Oh god.
A long rest would heal him. A
That
short
takes a
rest
day, right?
isn't going to. 8 hours is a long
Carry
rest
him
for
around, baby.
And Cambam is injured as well, right? Adenor is.
Oh. by like 3 points of
Yeah,
damage.
3, I took 5. Oscar took
Just
7.
3.
Okay. So I tell the group, do you guys prefer to take a long rest and heal up from this? Do you want to move on? I do have some skills in medicine. I can attempt to heal you, but it may be better to take a long rest, as I don't think I could completely heal both of you unless somebody else has medicine as
No, I'm
well.
okay. I'm okay.
We must complete the task.
If
I mean,
anyone needs to be
Whatever
healed,
you want to
it's-
do, but
Complete
I
the
am
task. The
suffering
little
from
one's hand is
dying.
fucking hanging off his arm.
Rub some dirt on it, drink some water. You'll be fine.
I'm just suffering from almost missing a limb over here, but I guess we can
It's just a
continue on.
scratch. Rub some dirt on it. Be a man.
All right, I guess we'll go.
Okay, so
By disregarding my own safety, I choose to keep on going with the group.
let me attempt to heal you with my medicine.
Okay, well, first of all,
Chloroform.
the medicine itself isn't going to do much.
No.
Medicine is more for, you could
it's like
stabilize someone who's
stabilizing somebody that's
dying.
about to die.
Yeah. But you are a paladin.
I don't have any spells yet, though.
Yes, you do. You have lay on hands.
I thought
Lay
I
your
got that at
hands on
level
him.
2.
That's Bonsai's dream.
I thought I didn't get that till level 2.
No,
Lay your
you have
hands on him,
you
Bonsai.
and Cam both have lay on hands.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Cam
I
Bam.
forgot.
Thanks for being
I forgot.
Oh, Cam Bam. Damn. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I don't think I set up any like quick roll for lay on hands.
It's not a quick roll.
It's not even
What
my
it is?
spells.
No. Yeah, we didn't get around to that, to setting that up. What it is, you have
Mine
a
has
pool
lay
of
on
energy.
hands.
Yeah, Cam has hers on her page. What it is?
It's up to
You have
what,
a pool.
5?
You have a pool of energy equal to 5 times your paladin level. So right now you have 5 points.
Cool.
You touch someone and you heal them for as many points as you
Well,
want.
I can touch Oscar, and Fonza can touch me.
Oh, it's getting kinky in here,
Sounds like
everybody.
I'll
Let me
be
get
As the
some.
around
warlock
the
walks
campfire.
away,
Let me cue up some
Incompetent
porn
group.
music.
let me leave this incompetent
What?
group.
Let's see. It's equal to 5 times our level, right? Is what you said. Cambam, you
Yeah.
can heal yourself. So if you heal yourself,
Okay.
go touch yourself in
Yeah,
the corner.
Touch yourself.
Go over there, and Oscar and I will go to the other corner. If you guys want to watch,
Oh.
that's cool.
I've never been with a male dwarf before, but what the heck?
Alright.
Yeah, so I'll try. I'll do my
That's
lay on
salute.
hands. I'll do my lay on hands to Oscar, and I'll do all 5 hit points.
I'm behind a bush taking a shit.
So we just press that roll.
Well,
Now
well,
here's a question.
okay. Oh yeah.
Can Cam Bam do 3 on herself, and then the other 2 to Oscar?
Yes, it's whatever amount that you want to use from the pool.
So can she do 2 though? Can she do lay on hands twice?
Yeah, as long as she's got points, she can use lay on
Oh,
hands.
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
touch yourself
we
a little
just
bit.
roll?
Touch me.
All right. Do it up, Cam Bam, and I'll do. So I'm gonna do all 5 points to Oscar.
Okay. So yeah, for now, just remember that you don't have and I'll start editing your page for this too. But both of you will use up all of your, all of your lay on hands.
Okay.
So that brings me back up to 10.
Yep, you'll get brought back up to 10.
All right.
So we don't have to roll for that. It just happens.
Nope, you don't roll for it; it just happens.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Okay.
Nice. So I just walk up to Oscar and I see his arm is dangling off, and I say, "I got this. I'll get this for you, little man."
I've never been touched like this before.
Suddenly, I lay my hand on his shoulder, and suddenly his arm is attached again.
As I look over the bush
Like
and
this
wipe
big
my ass at
glow
the same
just
time.
appears.
What's going on over there?
And as he does
wanna-
that, I'm sitting healing myself, and then I go up to Oscar and I heal him. No weirdness ever.
No weirdness. I want to do an investigation roll, make sure he didn't use poison ivy for butt wiping use.
Lay your
Okay,
hands on his foot.
I'm just gonna bring out I'm totally okay with you doing this. I'm just gonna bring out a small clarification here. Perception would be what you would use to just generally look in the area. Investigation is very up close, in depth search of something.
Get up close and personal.
With those
so-
leaves.
I'm
I'm
behind,
totally cool with
I'm
you
behind a
getting
bush
like,
taking a shit. So
with
Go
brown
come
nose
in
and
all you
Cool
want.
J to see if he used poison ivy for toilet paper, but that's up to you, man.
I'll pass. Just my instincts, good call.
Okay, so if everyone is done touching each other, we can continue on.
I was
Yep,
definitely
I'm ready.
myself.
Yep.
All right.
As I stand up, I pull up my pant things, tie the rope. That felt good. I'm ready to go.
All right. So let's navigate again. Let's roll a d8, navigator.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh god. 1.
There we go. There we go.
What is this one? Oh! Look at that. So, you're taking, your walk or whatever, and I don't know, you kind of pass a really nice picnic area. It's all calm and peaceful, and there's a gentle breeze wafting in the air, and I don't know. It just seems like a good spot that you could take a quick short rest at if you feel
Nope.
like you need to. And
Well, would that benefit us at all?
it would be whatever benefit you would get for a short rest.
So what did we get? Do we get spells back? Do we
Oh.
get the lay on hands back or anything?
Well, okay, if your spells recover on a short rest, like if Cool J had used any of his spells, they would recover on a short rest.
Well, all spells
how-
all my
lay on
spells are
hands?
damage.
Well, no, your cantrips are infinite, but you have your spells that you can cast.
I'm gonna cast friends on myself.
And then you become hostile towards yourself.
Mainly in my penis region.
All right. Well, anyway, like it's your
Stop
choice.
pointing your dick.
Yeah.
Would a short rest give us lay on hands back?
No, that's a long rest.
Okay, then no. There's no reason to rest really. I don't think anybody used the spell, right?
You guys may not have.
Did you? Roz did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I used one, but I've got a few to throw
Hey,
around
fuck
if I
you.
need to.
I don't care about
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
You're barely
Whatever.
part of the group. Yeah, we walk on by. There's no reason. We don't need short rest. Let's continue on. Let's get to our objective.
All right, so that'll be another D8 then. Traveling on.
Oh, 1 or 3.
Hold on, I'm just double checking something right now. Ooh, that's a nice number. Okay, so did you roll? Yeah, that's a 3.
A tres.
Man, awesome. This one actually happens.
Oh man.
Oh man,
Awesome.
awesome. Ugh. Okay, so again, you've traveled for a little bit. You are very close to the wooded area. You're going to be entering the woods fairly soon. And I'm trying to think of the best way to word this, but well, other than Cool J, you three start getting a tingling sensation coming from your money pouches.
Nice.
And in the natural curiosity that everyone would have in this situation, you kind of look down at what's tingling around your waist area.
Oh,
And-
I wonder what this
Do I see anything?
You see a little bit of
Exactly.
light coming out of your money pouch.
Oh,
Okay, so I look down and I suddenly stop in my tracks, and I look back and I say, "Do you guys see my pouch glowing? I can.
Oh, it's glowing. I wonder what that could
I think
be.
I can feel
I
it
think that's-
Maybe we
vibrating."
should
I think that's
open it.
contagious. My pouch is also
Look
glowing.
inside. Oh no, mine is glowing as
I
well.
yes, I see.
I wonder why mine's not glowing.
Huh? What is this? What is this magic?
Is this puberty?
I pull out.
As the warlock steps away from the group because he doesn't want to blow up with the rest of the group.
I want to pull out my warhammer and be ready. I just want to be ready. Just saying. I look back.
Okay.
I say, "Get ready. We might.
All right.
We
Get
might be
ready.
preparing for battle here."
As I pull out my coins, look through them. Oh, look, they're not glowing. Ooh.
All right. So for those of you that are glowing, if you would like to, you could take a short amount of time and maybe ask some of your magical helpers that are with you if they could try and glean any information from these glowing coins that you have now.
Okay. Like, what would that be? A arcane check or something?
Well, like I said, you could try and roll Arcana yourself
I
if if you can glean anything, or you could ask one of your two magic people if they know. Anything about.
We obviously know Cool J's not gonna help.
You think I will help you after you didn't listen to me about the money?
Dude, I'll give you 3
Figure
gold
out yourself.
if you check these coins for me.
Nope.
All right. I'll roll an arcana check. I'll do a check.
Okay. Fonzai's going to roll an Arcana check.
Oh, I need the left
Okay.
one.
Well, you know it's magical.
That's actually never mind. I don't get a bonus.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I also wanna do a check.
All right. Roll Arcana.
Arcana. Oh no, I that was an accident.
Good. Get the bad roll out of the way.
I do a
Good
backflip
job.
to open my bag to look into it.
I'll also
You try
do a
to.
check.
You rolled a 7 for that, so your backflip just kind of like you flopped back on the ground and you're opening up your coin pouch.
All right, and then
All right, stop
do an
showing
Arcana.
off.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Okay. And then if Cam Bam's gonna roll, let her go ahead and roll as well. Okay. So Oscar, in your, you know,
My
halfling
Tavern Adventures.
wonderment, you know, in your super halfling roles or whatever, you don't understand the full nature of it, obviously. But pairing on with like what Fawns I figured out as well, these coins that you were given are obviously magical of some kind. Just holding them right now, you feel magical energy coming off of them. Insanely powerful magical energy. You have no idea what kind or what kind of spell is hanging over these things. But you know they're incredibly powerful.
I'll look back at Roz and I'll ask Roz if he may have any knowledge about what these coins could be.
While the warlock's leaning against a tree, just with a grin.
Well, what Roz is going to answer you with is that he wouldn't have any information directly. It would have to be something that would need to be researched.
Do you think these are perhaps dangerous? Should we
Eat them.
Well, he
Just
reminds
throw
you
them
that he reminds you that, well, we don't necessarily know that they're dangerous right now. They could be a huge benefit for us. All we know, because I mean, assuming Oscar wants to share what he's
Investigation.
gleaming, are you going to share, Oscar, or are you just going to sit there and keep
Yeah.
like flicking through your coins?
Just like looking at the coins, like
Okay.
Yeah, guys. This I think I've encountered this somewhere before. I think, but this is some powerful stuff, man. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
You
like I
wanna
said,
keep 'em?
we don't necessarily know that they're going to harm us or hinder us in any way. Just as much as we don't know that they're going to help us in any way. I mean,
Okay.
We
Can I
could
do
just
a
throw-
perception
we-
check to see if there's anything nearby us in the woods?
there's woods around us.
I want to see if there's anything that could be potentially
Making them glow.
dangerous
Setting this
that come
off?
to try and attack, or
Ah,
maybe there's something
fair
out
point.
there.
Go ahead. That is a total
That
perception
would make
check right there.
them glow like that.
And that is
Jesus.
totally a 5. So so previous statement.
I'll do. Can I
you
do
see a
perspective
forest.
check? Or
You see trees.
Yeah,
Wow, let's
yeah.
all
if-
do
if- like
Guys, pretty sure it's the forest making these glow.
I guess I see the forest too.
Yep. You guys are both perfectly aware of that forest you're about to
my
walk
coins
into.
aren't glowing. I don't care.
Well, okay, like what Roz is telling you. If you would like to look into these more, into a deeper manner, we can, when we return to town tomorrow. Remembering that's going to be tomorrow when we get back. We can bring it up to Regis, and he can have our people look into the situation in a deeper level.
Okay. What I want to do, I'll turn to the group and I'll tell them, just for safekeeping purposes, maybe it's best if one person holds on to all of these glowing coins, just in case there's a curse or something extremely negative associated with them. What do you guys think?
All right, man. Thanks for
I think
volunteering
that's
here.
a
My
good
coins.
idea. So I
Yes,
hand
I
my
will-
coins
I
to
say we give them to
Fondai.
Cam Bam.
I will
Rolls.
volunteer. I will volunteer to hold these coins if nobody else wants to.
Oh, I'm keeping my coins. By the way, I'm just.
You
don't
Gonna
have
need
no
to
glowing
answer
coins.
keep...
You tall, skinny, pale Humie.
And we each had 10 of those, right? So we dropped 10.
No, remember, Cool J had 10, and
No, it
5.
was-
They
yeah.
his were split between.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah,
Mine
they have
and
more than me
Fondai.
then.
Yeah.
They both had 15.
And then we
you had
we
10.
totally forgot to share with Oscar.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we kind of decided not to.
So
Actually.
it's 25. It's 25 mysterious coins that Fonzai has.
Yep. Because
Okay, so Cam Bam's giving me 15 and Oscar's giving me 10, right? And I
Yep.
already have 15.
Oh wait, no. So it's 30, 40,
So
yeah.
I'm adding.
Well, yeah. He has 40,
40
total.
40, 40.
So
And Ross is going to hold on to his 10 as well.
Roz is going to hold on to his. He's not going to.
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to hold on to his own.
Okay, so I now have 15 extra, right? Or no, sorry,
You have
25
40
extra.
in
total.
You have 40 in total.
Yeah, 40 total. You're holding the entire rest of the party's stuff.
Well, I'm just adding theirs to my goal.
Yeah, I know.
My current goal.
That's what I'm saying. You'll have 40 total.
Okay.
And then so then I take 10 gold out of my inventory.
Yep, if you're counting those as your full gold, you'll drop them from your inventories.
oh, but I don't have 15. I have 14.
All right.
You know what? Before I give them to him, I want to keep one. Just the one.
Just one.
You want to hold on to
I
one?
want to keep one.
Okay, well, Oscar,
wanna hold on.
just because it might be relevant, are you going to do that just flat out? Just say, hey, I'm going to hold on to one?
No,
or are you
no,
going to
I
try
don't
and
want
do
to
it
know
on the
that I'm keeping-
sly?
Yeah, on the slide.
Okay, so
All right.
you'll to
Drop-
do that,
I'll drop
Oscar,
it by
you're gonna
one.
need to roll a sleight of hand check.
What is that at?
One of the skills, sleight of hand. It's kind of towards the
Sleight of-
bottom.
There it is.
Okay, and now Fonzai needs to roll a perception check.
You can't fucking outrun my 19.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh.
Can't see nothing, boy.
Yep. Oscar slips away. So Oscar keeps one of his there. So in actuality, you have 39 coins, but you
Okay.
think you have all 40.
Can I do a perception check and see if I saw Oscar?
Well, I'm going to say that because you have no interest in the coins to begin with. I don't think you would be really paying too much attention to them.
Okay, now lineage tree.
Yep.
Satisfied with the shit I just took.
Cool. All right. Okay, so all right. Hopefully I don't become cursed with some crazy devil spell, but I say we move on. If you guys are ready, just keep an eye on these glowing coins for me, and make sure nothing crazy happens.
All right, dude.
Okay. So, everyone ready to go ahead with everything?
Yep.
All right. So, like I said, you finish out the rest of your traveling. It is about noon-ish as you're walking into this forest. A little bit of a break. Not a whole lot of direct sunlight, so it does feel a little bit cooler than usual, or than it had been walking out in the open plains. Still going to need a little bit of navigation. All you know, and all we can go on, is that these kegs are somewhere in this forest. So, we need a two-pronged approach to this. It's going to be investigations. So the biggest thing you're going to be doing are investigation checks.
Okay.
You can also, if you're proficient with it, you can use survival skills to see, if there are any tracks left behind to help lead you in some direction. So,
Okay.
for this
Am I
segment,
still doing the 1d8s to figure out?
what's going to end up happening is it doesn't necessarily have to be you, Fonzai. It's whoever you think is going to be relevant for this task. Like I said, you're going to need to investigate the area, or if someone's proficient with survival, they could use those skills to help track as well.
Does anybody
So-
have survival skills?
Oh, I wonder who has survival.
I'm pretty
So-
proficient with investigation, dude. I can investigate the shit out of this forest.
Okay. I think so. I just stop and I turn back and I say, so I feel as though maybe my skills are limiting us to well, maybe we're just not gonna find the way. If anybody
I agree.
has skills to help us figure out exactly where we are and where we need to go, I suggest you use them now. Now would be the time to do this.
I guess I'll
Okay.
help you guys. If Oscar's gonna help first, I don't know.
I mean, I could try at first.
Yeah, do that, and I can do survival.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll volunteer because the way you're leading us, I mean, you're probably gonna end up dead anyways in this forest. Well, let me take charge
Alright.
for a bit.
So, all right then,
Alright,
Oscar.
so-
You'll need to perform your investigation check.
All right.
Okay. So I've got that result, and now, Cool J, if you're going to be rolling as well, you need to roll your survival check. Okay, those are good rolls. Okay, so the end result of this, what ends up happening, is that Oscar does his investigating around, and he points out, a few different things along the way, and Cool J is just kind of standing there like, nah, man, those are deer tracks. That's not what we're looking for. Nope, that was a squirrel. That might be a bear. Oh wait, those look like human feet. Okay, we can follow these. And you guys find a little bit of a direction that you can follow now.
So now it's kind
Now-
of like me and Oscar together leading.
Yeah, you two are
Oh,
both.
God,
Yeah,
the
you
tides
two are,
have turned.
yeah, you two are leading together now. So
This is not a competition, Hume. We are supposed to be working together.
so
Shut up, bunch
now,
of coins.
someone, it could still be Fonzai because you're party leader or whatever, can go ahead and roll for a possible encounter.
Ho.
Unless we're gonna mitigate that to Oscar or Cool J.
Let's look at that. I'll take charge. Just let me take charge for a little bit.
All right.
I know you're a
Oscar's
city
stepping
dwarf.
up.
You don't know your way around the woods. I'll roll this. I need to roll a what?
D8.
A D8. Okay.
Oh my god!
It's a 2. Guess what? Nothing's gonna happen right now. So roll another D8.
All right. Listen, man.
Well,
Get
okay,
lost
and
sometimes.
just so you guys know, that would have been a pack of wolves if any of them had fucking survived that ambush earlier.
Eat my ballsack, wolves.
Yeah, eat that.
Okay,
turkey, well done.
So, you've traveled for a little bit of a distance. The coins had stopped glowing as you entered the forest again, but they're, kind of glowing a little bit more
Should've started
now.
reading. We should've done
Not any differently than they had been, but they are glowing again.
Okay. At this point, I think we're used to it. So,
Yeah, well,
Wait,
I
so
need
how,
to do-
how did it work?
is there anything different happening?
wait, no.
There's nothing different about the glow. It's not brighter.
Well-
It's not vibrating more or something.
I wish it was vibrating more.
well, I'm not gonna say that it's vibrating more, but if you would like to, with a very quick perception check, you could perceive if there's anything different with them.
Okay.
I already rolled mine, so you're the only one with coins right now. Okay, yeah, you feel a little bit of a difference in them from before. I mean, they're still glowing like normal, and they're still vibrating, but there's like a little bit of a different vibration to it, if you will. Like,
So like level
That's
2.
good vibration.
Okay.
Almo- well,
I
I'm gonna
move.
say
I take
almost-
the. I take
almost to the point that it feels like it might, and don't take it the wrong way, but it's like it's resonating with some other type of powerful magic in the area.
my. Okay. So, first of all, I take the coin pouch and I move it closer to my genitals. Just to
All right,
just to get
noted.
the vibration feeling good. But I look
Yeah.
back. I tell the
Yeah.
group. I say, well, actually, I'm not looking back. I'm not leading anymore. So I just say, everybody, just a heads up.
My nuts are shaking a
The
little bit.
vibration of the coins has gotten a bit stronger. I'm not sure exactly what would be driving this, but maybe, perhaps, we're getting closer to whatever the source of this this crazy magic is. Just a heads up, everybody.
And then I'm going to chime in as well and say we can't be sure that we're getting close to a source. They may just be reacting to other types of powerful magic in the area.
What
Look,
Roz
and as
said.
I'm walking forward,
What
I'll be like,
Roz said. Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
So-
okay, whatever.
You know, you've been traveling through the woods at a, searching pace, so, not a very quick pace, making sure you don't overlook anything. So, Oscar, Cool J, tag team it up again.
Survival.
Oscar, investigation. Cool J,
All right.
survival.
Oh,
Oh,
that was the
nice
wrong one.
crit.
Boom. Well, okay, with skill checks, crits don't actually matter. It's just a really good roll. Unless I want to say it does something special.
Okay.
So, like I said, you did have a path to follow. And as following it, you're still on the right track. Oscar's he knows what he's looking for. Clearly evident by his dice roll. He knows what he's looking for now, and you're able to follow the trail very easily. Nothing else out of the ordinary really gets revealed in this setup. So, Oscar, roll us another navigation.
All right.
Okay, roll us a different navigation. We know the coins fucking glow by now.
All right. All right.
Guys, just a
They're
heads
still
up, the
glowing.
coins are still glowing. Just so
Listen,
let
guys,
you know.
if you
I
couldn't
know
see.
it may seem we're walking in circles, but trust me, I know where I'm going.
Okay.
Isn't he supposed to roll a d6?
No,
Oh.
it's no. You rolled a D8. That's what you're supposed to be rolling.
Okay.
Okay.
But nothing happens. So you continue traveling through the woods uninterrupted.
How are the coins doing back there?
They're not glowing anymore.
The fun vibrations have ended. Not seeing much of a glow.
All right. All right, that's pretty good. So we keep going.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's carry on.
Investigate it a little
Alright.
bit more.
Oh, are they glowing again? Is that
Coins
what's
glowing.
happening?
Just
Oh, wait,
heads
no.
up,
I said no.
coins.
It was no. You had your event, so it's investigate, survival, make sure you're still on the right track.
Okay.
Okay. So another D8.
No, investigation and survival.
Oh, right now.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. All right. We're getting all these good rolls out of the way before we get to combat or anything. Okay, so yeah, like that. You guys are still straight on track. The deeper into the woods that you're getting, you're noticing that the tracks are getting, more easily followed. There's less foot traffic going through here. You clearly know you're on the right path, and you're getting close to wherever it is you're getting to. So, navigate us, little half man.
All right.
Navigate us, little man.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Nothing ends up happening.
Whoa.
All right. Well, never mind.
So,
Dun dun dun.
okay. So, you've reached not necessarily the heart of the forest, but this rumored smuggling site. You see that there are clear signs of camps having been made in the areas with heavy foot traffic as well. Currently, there is a camp. You see at least the embers or remnants of a campfire at the moment. It is, fairly heavily shaded, so the fire is it's burning, but not very heavily. And with a perception check, you could possibly learn more information.
Can we all roll perception?
Oh yeah, if you want.
This is actually a perfect time to take our second break
Yes, it is.
before we discover what lies ahead in the camp. So, give us about 5 minutes, guys, and we will return and we will discover what the fuck is in the camp ahead and if we are gonna live or die or maybe
Suck
just
each other off.
maybe just let
Vibrating
Punk
coin.
go in
Probably
while
not.
we leave.
So,
That might be the best plan.
Some more
Yeah.
hand touching.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you here in just a couple minutes.
Yep. What's the video length cap again for 4 people?
The what?
When does this time out?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, we got
4
plenty
hours.
of time.
Oh,
Yeah, we've got time.
We're good.
all right. Still making it.
All right. Cool Jay with another power nap. I like it. I like your power napping tactics. The cat is freaking out.
Yeah, I heard it the entire time.
Oh, really?
It's like, "Meow," and you're like, quiet. You're like, shh.
Shut up!
Okay.
Shut your mouth. I will take my war hammer and split your head open, kitty.
Or just miss.
Yeah,
Like,
or
yeah, I will
you'll
miss.
attempt to, but you'll end up just like gently breezing
Whiffing.
it.
That's sadly, yes, that's correct. All right.
So fairy fire increases accuracy. I should be casting that on him more than.
I thought it.
Well, no, you have to
don't
understand,
you
fairy
cast it
fire
against an
is-
enemy, and then we
No,
gain.
fairy fire hits everything in a 20-foot cube.
But it's
So
not
you're gonna
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't do damage, but you're technically potentially affecting us with it as well.
But what does it do?
It's an AoE. You're
Well, yeah, it's
basically
AoE
giving it to all
ability that
everything.
it makes everything light up and start like flashing, like, or starts looking like different colors and stuff. And for that duration, what's the whole list of it?
It's just an AoE buff, right?
Well, no, what it is, any creature in the area when the spell is cast is outlined in a light of your choice or whatever, if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, affected creatures shed dim light out 10 feet, and any attack roll against the creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Cool.
And the affected creature can't benefit from being invisible. So yeah, everything affected by fairy fire will glow a little bit, and everything will have advantage against trying to hit it.
Hey, Fonzo, do you have your spam thing on for Mubot?
Yeah.
Because he definitely just did the Hitler thing. I banned him.
Oh, Jay Rule did.
Yeah, I totally banned him.
What do you do?
Yo,
You put like
Click the first message that he got deleted.
Oh,
There's a
Alright.
zero tolerance with
yeah,
that.
man.
So
I'm fine with that.
well, I mean, I figured you wouldn't mind if I banned him.
Yeah.
somebody were posting Hitler stuff. I'm pretty sure no one was.
Yeah. That was like an instant ban for me. I was just like, oh. I just have it on my thing, so if people post long messages, they get timed out.
Yeah, I don't know why that popped up. It should have. Even the Twitch alerts should automatically
Yeah.
erase that.
It's all good. GG Wade.
Thanks, bro. All right.
Wade.
So I guess we first come upon the
Well,
camp, right?
I think our best decision, even though I'm an asshole, is we should all roll a perception check.
Oh,
Like I said, in case you needed that reminder, we stopped. All you saw is that there is a camp. You can see a campfire. Without taking a little bit of time to actually look around a little bit, you can't really make out anything else definitive right now.
Okay. I, for one, would like to see if there's people in the camp. Just take a look around without getting too close. I don't want to alert anybody if there are people in the camp.
Okay, so you want to stealthily make a perception check.
So do I have to do a stealth check and then a perception check?
If you intend to move at all.
Let's start with a perception just to see what I see from here.
Yep. So I'll be doing one as well.
Ooh.
Is before we start going over everything, is anyone else doing perception checks?
A cool J.
I'll do one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start going
I
to
think
where
we
it's
should
like,
all do them.
yeah, if
Yeah.
we're gonna do a check, we'll do it all as a block, and then I'll let you know results as it happens.
Okay.
God damn.
21. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Good shit, Cam Bam.
Okay.
Bam Bam
So,
in the
Yeah,
casa.
everyone's pretty, average. I mean, obviously, you're in a forest. There's a camp, and there's camp-related
Yeah.
equipment there. Cam Bam, however, with her fucking special elf eyes or whatever, can see that that there are people. Is what Cam Bam sees. There's at least 3 people that are moving around to some degree. And then there are another 3 people. Well, and I say people, I mean people.
Did you say
There
there's
are-
3 people to some
They look
degree?
humanoid shapes.
So there's
Well,
6.
There are three people, 2 arms, 2 legs, about human height,
Okay.
and they're like moving around or whatever. And this is all what Cam Bam's seeing, not necessarily us.
Right,
but
so we don't really even know any
Yeah.
of this.
necessarily. I'm just saying what Cam Bam sees.
Right.
So she definitely sees 3 humanoid creatures. She also sees 3 other things that are more like lumps. They could be people, like laying down or sleeping or something, or they could just be like random gear or something piled up in an area, or piles of leaves or whatever.
Okay.
I think you should tell the group.
There doesn't
Hey,
appear to
guys.
be any. Well, there doesn't appear to be any like hostilities or any type of like general alarmed status. Like they're not waiting for some kind of attack. They're just kind of hanging out at a campsite kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey guys, I see like about 3 people in that tent over there. I have no idea what they're doing, but I use my special eyes so I can see.
Special.
Special eyes.
Oh.
I believe you.
Do you perhaps
I dig
see
it.
any of the barrels of beer? Does it look like those are also in the camp?
I
She
see
does
about-
appear to see some kind of barrels and boxes and other random assortments of things such as that.
Yeah, just boxes and rare assortments of things such as that.
Well, this may be the camp we've been looking for.
All right, how do you want to approach this?
I think we should stealth it out. Just saying.
I would agree. I think maybe what we should do is see if we can sneak a bit closer and gather a bit more information, and make a plan from there. Does this sound good?
Okay.
I could probably go scout it out since I'm smaller and quicker.
Yes. If you'd like to volunteer, Oscar, the group
All
I
right.
think would appreciate this.
Yeah. All right. So I want to go scout it out.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Yep, sneakily. So
Sneakily.
Oscar,
Sneakily scouting that shit.
so Oscar is going off, attempting to learn any information he can, and he will now need to roll a stealth check. I'll even say that you're rolling at advantage because you know that they're not looking for anyone, and it is fairly dark to begin with.
I like it.
Dark-ish.
Yeah. 19.
Right. So with that, you are let me roll real quick.
Goddamn ghost. That's what he is.
Okay.
Little
So,
baby ghost.
Yeah, a little baby.
baby-sized ghost.
So, okay, you begin moving in. Moving from bush to bush, or I guess leaf to leaf in your example. You get a safe distance away from the camp. And by safe distance, I mean you're close enough that you would overhear them as they're talking. If they were talking.
Mhm.
Which
What you
means they're
actually
not.
So yeah, and so Oscar, what you're learning is, even though these people are looking around, they're moving around, they're moving boxes, they're doing all kinds of stuff. They're not really talking at all. They're making, no noises at all. Like there might be a slight grunt or something when they move a box, but they also seem to be doing things a bit absent-mindedly, a little bit. By that I mean, as an example, they'll move one box from like one side of the camp to the other side, and 5 minutes later they'll move it back to its original location.
So pretty much retard.
Okay. some MR ghosts. All right, so I'll come back to the group.
Okay, roll another stealth check to stealthily
Stealth
move
check.
back to the group. Again, at
That's
advantage.
what I'm talking
So
about. Favorite number 13.
13, baby.
Oh god.
okay, you actually get to move back to the group without alerting any.
Yay!
Yay!
The small
Okay,
one. Let's done it
so
again.
Oscar gets back to the group. So what are you doing
Hey
now?
guys, I know we see these people, but I don't know what's going on. It's a pretty sketchy situation in there. They're not talking. There's no rhyme or reason. Like the things they're doing, they're just moving around boxes. They're just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know what you want to do.
Attack.
You want to
We have
guns
the
blazing? I
advantage.
mean, swords blazing.
We have the advantage.
Do
Me.
you think this is a trap?
Definitely.
Do you think they
Hey,
know we're here?
It could be. I mean, I'm pretty sure they might have not spotted me, but this could be a trap. If we spring up, I don't know.
Could be the wolves' revenge.
What do we do
the
then?
wolves,
Those
the
fucking
wolves learn magic.
How many did you notice if there were more than 3 people? Or was there
No,
still
man, I
only
wasn't paying
3?
attention. I just ran in, look at what I could see, and come back out. 3 was what I saw.
Yeah, and again, that's making another point as well. All he did was he got there, quickly looked around, and got out. He didn't stay long enough to try and do a perception check or anything.
Damn.
Well, I wish you were a bit more perceptive there, little one.
Listen, I'm sorry. Those guys look kind of scary, man.
Does let's see.
How are the coins doing?
Can I
They're
take a
not
look
glowing.
at my coins and see if they're glowing?
Yeah, they're not glowing.
They're not glowing. Coins seem to be they're not vibrating, they're not glowing. I don't feel the fun vibrations in my loins. So I don't believe this would be a cause of the glowing or the magic. Could I perhaps talk you into going back once more to take maybe a closer look and see if there's more than 3? I feel as though 3 people seems very easy to handle, but if they're not acting right, it seems to me it would be a trap. And I've had much experience with this sort of situation. I would rather be safe than sorry. If you don't want to go, I will gladly go instead. But my stealth, I'm sure, is not as good as yours.
Or I could go.
Fucking
Alright, well,
non-existent.
I could go and roll survival. Isn't that a possibility?
Survival wouldn't necessarily. I mean,
You
how
probably
would you
need
use it
stealth.
specifically?
If I went stealth, roll survival, and then see if maybe there's any booby traps or something set up, wouldn't that be?
Okay, yeah, that would totally be a survival check.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would totally.
Can I roll that from a distance, or do I need to be actually go over there?
You would have to actually move to locations and investigate for stuff.
So that's also a possibility if y'all guys. think
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, I could go back, but this time, if like I get noticed, I'm gonna have to like give a code out, so you just run in here and charge. You know what I'm saying?
Little one, fear not. We are intently watching you, and we have your back. If anything,
All right.
if anything was to happen, well, I can't speak for these other 2, but I will
Or-
definitely get your back.
Or I could
Could
just go.
someone
I could
possibly-
go with them.
Yeah, I was about to ask that too.
2 people stealthing together doesn't seem
Like a viable option.
to be the smartest idea. But
Alright.
up to you guys if that's what you want to do.
No, no,
I mean, yeah, I could just go in and be like, "Caw-caw," if I need any help.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Oscar. You can
I'm
do
back
this.
in.
I have faith in you. You've proven yourself in battle.
Oh,
Uh,
yep.
I do not doubt.
Let's see. He automatically just goes.
No. What it is? Remember, you're rolling at advantage right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, whew. That's good.
You get the 8, which is still not good.
You're still somehow squeaking by though.
Yes!
Yeah, stealth.
So
Perception.
you are back to where you were at.
Okay, so then I have to roll a perception check to check out the area, see if I can see anything else.
Yep. Go ahead and perception check it up.
All right.
Okay. So this is just a normal roll. So you don't really. I mean, you are closer to the camp. You do see a few more things better than from where you were. First of all, you do absolutely confirm the 3 people are human. I mean, you can't exactly make out any fine details about them, like age or hair color or whatever, all that kind of stuff. But they are human. They do appear to wear at least some kind of leather armor, which isn't necessarily, a suspicious or odd thing for travelers.
Can be casters though.
The camp itself, there's, 2 tents. There are barrels and boxes of various sizes scattered around the area. In addition to, they are moving stuff around kind of aimlessly, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
You do notice the lumps of stuff that was on the ground, and you see that they do move a little bit, so you can at least guess that there are probably 3 more people laying down or asleep at the moment.
Okay.
Is if he suspected that maybe they were like under the influence of magic that was making them just aimlessly move one side to another, is he close enough that he could actually do an arcana and inspect and see if he could get something out of that?
The answer to that, arcana itself doesn't give you direct knowledge or influence over magic. What arcana is basically recalling in your memory magical lore that you've memorized, or recalling, oh, I remember this spell could do this effect,
Well,
or something like that.
so he could still do that though, right? Because,
Yeah, theoretically, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
these
he
people
could
are just
try and
walking
use
back and
arcana to see if he remembers any type of spells that could do something like
goes
this.
back and forth, like, because there's no, like, it makes no sense for them to move one item left and then right and left, because if they're moving like an item to the left and then went and grab another one, that makes sense. But keep on moving the same box over and over. I mean, I feel like that's definitely a sign of something.
Well, not literally the same box, but they're just they would move things around.
Oh, because see, I
and,
thought you were saying that.
absently move and then move them back.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not, doesn't make sense. I would say that my guess would be they were under the influence of magic. But that's just my guess. I mean,
So yeah, it's all up to Oscar. What do you want to do? You investigated, you perceived a little bit. Is there anything else you'd like to try and do?
Yeah, I could try the Arcana roll.
Okay.
See if I
So like I
remember
said,
anything about it.
roll your Arcana check. I will roll a opposed check. Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay. Again, you don't get exact knowledge on this, but you do remember, that one time at that one inn you were at, somewhere back in the day or whatever. You talked with some apprentice. It was after performing at an inn or something like that. You're talking with a apprentice of a wizard, and he was talking about certain spells, like Cool J's friend's spell. Spells to charm people. And, probably, considering you probably did another fantastic bagpipe performance or something, the actual, this apprentice was probably was asking you if your bagpipe was was enchanted in some kind to charm people nearby to make it sound better than what it should be. So that sort of scenario came to your mind, and you remembered, oh yeah, that's right. People could have been charmed with some kind of powerful charming spell to, do all of these things that are happening at the camp.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll sneak back.
All right, stealth check.
Alright. Stealth check. Think he's gonna be good stealth.
You got advantage though, so that's good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still shy.
Perfect.
Okay. So you're kind of walking away.
Okay.
Ruh-roh.
And,
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Well, as you're moving, you know, because it always happens like this, you kind of you step on a stick that was nearby, and it makes a very noticeable crack sound as you're walking away. Obviously, you instantly turn towards the camp to see if they noticed you, because you're not hiding anymore. You think you see someone looking in looking in your direction, but you don't hear them make any type of noise or raise any kind of alarm or take any kind of action towards you at the moment. And
Okay.
you take the advantage and you try and you move back to where your awaiting party members are.
Alright. Alright, come back. Alright, guys. Went back in there. There's those 3 guys that are walking around being sketchy. And yeah, there's 3 more people laying down. But this might look like there might be some sort of magic play here. They might be enchanted or something, because regular people don't do what they're doing. What do you want to do?
Well, I would refer
Oh,
to the magic
by the
users
way,
to see what they
They
would-
might have seen me coming out.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
they
we-
might know.
By the way,
Yes, we all heard that, Oscar.
dog spotted.
Nice. I would reference any of the magic wielders to see if maybe they think this could be a trap. Maybe we could lure the magic user out by sending one person in and perhaps talking to them, and
I'll
everybody
go.
else hides.
I'm doing it.
You said you.
Cool J wants to go.
I've got an ability that's gonna make everybody happy for 2 seconds and then everybody pissed. So let's do this.
Okay, I suggest everybody else finds a hiding
A bush.
spot.
That bush I
Hiding
shit by, y'all are always behind that bush.
I'm pretty sure we're not near that bush anymore.
Yeah,
Took another shit while he was walking over there. You just didn't know. I got a lot of shit.
I would prefer not to hide in a
Okay.
shit bush.
Maybe
Well,
I shouldn't pay for your breakfast anymore.
Well, okay, then before we start getting moving and rolling out and everything, you know, Roz is going to take the time again this time so that we're not caught completely unaware. Again, with that sheathing motion, he pulls out a sword from out of nowhere,
Okay, I
And,
also ready my
kind of
warhammer
clapping
and
himself
shield.
on the shoulder real quick. His armor's sort of, what's the right word here? It shimmers a little bit as well.
Alright, I have an idea. I'm sneaking over there.
Okay,
First roll's a sneak.
okay, still,
stealth,
okay,
yeah.
logical so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth over, kind of like basically around where Oscar was,
Right.
but hopefully avoid the fucking sticks.
Okay, but before you go, shouldn't we head out
Jesus, I have the advantage, right? Or are we?
Yep, you have advantage.
Thank my ball sacks. We'd be fucked. It would have been like my first step would have been like on some like alarm that goes wow.
He falls over a rock and then falls into like a big
You just
pile.
like step and fart really loud.
Yeah.
Like really
Was
continuous.
that me?
Oh,
Walk
I guess that
All
shit
right,
wasn't
guys,
finished.
I'm gonna start going
The
now.
heroin kind of got to me.
Okay, so you start walking over again. Again, kind of like with Oscar, because you're paying attention to the camp. You think one of them might have looked over in your direction,
Okay.
but again, nothing happens. You know,
Mm.
in fact, you're almost certain one of them was looking in your direction as you were moving.
Okay.
Clearly able to see you because you weren't behind any type of cover, but no alarms are raised. Nothing happens.
Okay.
And you move up and you're at where Oscar was
How
hiding.
close? How close am I to the actual people?
I'll say you got at least.
What do you think I'm
a
in casting
good-
range?
You're in range of many of your spells. You're probably 40 feet away from them, something
Okay.
something close to that.
Well, then I think what I want to do is give me a second. Let me scroll up. I want to cast Friends on the closest one, which I don't know how.
Shouldn't we move into position first?
You think so?
Everyone else can be moving as well. Well,
But then that decreases the stealth, right? Because if y'all if they detect you and they become aggressive, I can't use Friends. If I use Friends, I'm able to talk to him and I can actually see what's going on,
Okay,
and then he'll learn.
How about we all?
What actually ends up happening? This is similar to like initiative order during combat. We can all say that we're doing stuff, and it just sort of all as soon as Cool J walked off to go sneak over to that bush, we're all moving over at the same time to other locations.
Okay,
So Cool J can
Cool
J can we can go through and plan out everything Cool J wants to try and do. And then we'll go through and see what everyone else is going to try and do as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because if they notice us, they'll be aggressive towards us, not towards you, because they didn't see you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But I thought I couldn't cast on anybody that's aggressive.
No, Friends specifically
yourself.
says hostile towards you.
Okay.
But okay, what Friends will actually do is that you will have advantage on all charisma checks directed against one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you.
Okay.
However, when the spell ends, they know you used magic to influence them, and they'll become hostile towards you.
Okay.
If the creature is prone to violence, they're going to most likely attack you. At my discretion.
Yeah, of course. And it's your discretion what I can learn from them, right?
Yep.
Because basically, it makes me have a conversation with them.
Well, no, it just says you have advantage on all charisma checks directed towards that person.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna cast Friends on the closest one that's walking by, and so I have to do roll 20.
No.
Wait, we're gonna move in right before you cast us.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong, we can just jump in.
Yeah.
How
Wow,
close?
okay.
How close is Cool J at this point?
40
He's
yards.
about 40 feet away from them.
feet.
Okay.
Okay, so the rest of us, before we get into what Cool J's doing, what are the rest of us doing?
How far back are we from Cool J before we move?
Let's say we're a good 80 feet to 100 feet away from the camp.
Okay.
So, a fair enough distance that, advantage for stealthing and, closer towards them and all that sort of good stuff.
I would personally like to stealth up behind Cool J within maybe 10 feet of him
Fuck.
Okay.
and just hide in a bush somewhere or hide behind a tree or whatever it is.
All right. Bearing in mind, because this is something that needs to be brought up, you are wearing heavy armor. Hold on. I need to take a call.
Okay.
Okay, I think I want to move in, not at the same spot, but like maybe kind of towards the opposite side of it. So if something goes wrong, I can't ambush.
Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to move towards me because if they notice me, I can't cast a spell.
Maybe what we have to do is stay
Surround.
back. Maybe we should stay back and wait to see
You two guys have heavy armor, so they can probably notice you, but I can probably sneak in better.
Are you
Know what
wearing
I mean?
heavy armor?
No, I wear
Yeah,
leather, and I'm
we both wear
fast.
leather.
Cam Bam? Are you
I
on heavy
have
armor?
heavy armor, yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, I do. I have heavy armor.
Okay. Well, how about
Okay, I'm back.
what I'll do is I'll stay back and I'll just try and stay hidden behind an object, and I'll just wait. I'll wait to see what happens with Cool J.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
Well,
I'm
and
gonna
we'll-
be the
we'll
only
go
one
ahead.
else sneaking.
We'll say we're 80 feet away. Just so we have
So
that number.
Cool J's 40 feet away from us.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's halfway to the camp, which is about another 40 feet.
Okay. Oscar, are you heading up there or no?
Yeah, I want to move in, but I want to move in a little bit closer than he is,
Okay.
without being noticed. All right, here we go. Still
Hopefully,
check.
though.
Get
Still
it,
a stealth
buddy.
check.
Yes.
Wow.
Looks good.
Mm.
Okay, you're good on that check.
All right.
Now, how much you're that 40 feet closer. How much closer are you going to try and get to them?
Maybe like 15 feet. Maybe 15 feet more.
Okay, so
Is that
you're
doable?
basically going to get up into the very edges of the camp with
Yeah,
that.
like on the edges. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be another stealth check.
Come on,
Alright.
baby. Ooh.
Does he get +3 to all these as well?
That's already factoring them in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the numbers you see from these checks they're
It is-
already
oh,
factoring
Yeah.
in
Right. That makes sense.
benefits. All right. So what is Cam Bam doing right now?
Oh, I'm gonna stay back and hide behind a tree.
Okay.
With Fonzai.
They're gonna stay back.
We're laying hands on each other, back in the back.
For no reason.
Yeah, for no reason.
I don't have
The-
lay on hands anymore, but if you let me, I will lay my hands on you anyways.
So there's intimacy going on.
Is there an intimacy?
Okay,
Should I roll intimacy?
Performance check.
Performance.
We gotta
Okay,
check-
Okay, so what's going to end up happening, and we're going to get into what Cool J is going to be doing here in a second as well. Obviously, Cool J sees Oscar. Doesn't see him. He feels like the brush of wind as Oscar moves past him, and then he sees Oscar moving up closer into the camp. The two paladins are hanging out in the trees. Oscar moves up onto the camp, gets up into the edges of the camp, and he's absolutely within a spot near one of these sleeping forms, and sees that the dude's laying there. He's not asleep. His eyes are wide open and looking directly in your direction.
Is that
uh,
Kenneth? Can I do a possession check?
Can it?
Cool J, on the other hand, you cast friends on this person.
Such
So
a good
you
show.
have it. That it flat out says you have advantage on charisma against this person. There's no roll that they make to try and negate it or whatever.
Okay.
So you have 1 minute to try and do whatever it is you're going to do. So, basically,
What do you mean? So I can just do do I do a charisma check?
yeah, you can. Basically, you're gonna have 1 minute, 1 minute of time.
Am I talking to the guy? That's what I'm wondering. Am I?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You are 40 feet away from the camp. So, you are 40 feet away from the people. If you're going to try and talk to them, you're going to have to move closer to the camp to try and talk to them. Or else you're just going to stand up and yell at them.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Where
then
are you going?
I'm gonna move, but not stealth. Into range where I'd actually be able to talk to the guy.
Okay. So, you stand up, you move out from behind your bush, and you start moving up to the camp. Sort of like before. Nothing really happens.
Okay.
No one takes any real notice of you. And then you get, close enough to the camp that you can casually attempt to talk to someone.
Okay. And then how does this work?
Say what you're going to say. It's like you're having a conversation with the person. So
And
what do
he
you
is it completely open to the conversation?
No, what I'm saying is you have the chance to talk to them. No one is even acknowledging that you're there. They're still going about the same
Even the
mindless
guy. Well,
task.
even the guy. What about the guy cast friends on? Isn't he
It
noticed?
it doesn't say that he gets, noticed of your presence until after the spell wears off and he's going to be hostile towards you.
Okay. Well, then while he has friends on, I want to attempt to talk to him.
Okay, and what are you going to say to him?
I'm gonna ask him, hey, what's going on here? Y'all under a spell or What are y'all doing? You know, just trying to figure out why do y'all keep moving things back and forth for no apparent reason.
Okay. Just so I can pinpoint where this skill is going to come from. Is there any specific way you're trying to word this or make it sound like? I mean, you are a fairly decrepit-looking older gentleman. So are you trying to sound, authoritative?
Yeah,
Are you
I'll just go
are you
with.
trying to sound like, you're some random
I'll go
traveler?
intimidation.
Okay, so you're going to roll intimidation on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you're asking him in a forceful way to get information from him.
Mhm.
So roll your intimidation check if you haven't already, and
just
you will
rolled
have. Okay, you have advantage.
So I got 14.
Yep. Um,
Is there
The
anything
guy-
that gives bonuses to intimidation?
To all talk stuff checks.
Doesn't charisma give bonus to intimidation?
it does.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I said-
already
Oh,
added
it's
in.
already in there. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Forget
yeah.
what I'm
They
saying.
all get added
Forget me,
in.
guys.
Remember,
Forget me.
but okay, it's like, well, you don't fail in your intimidation. The guy, at least looks in your direction, and you're close enough to see that he kind of has, well, we'll say lifeless eyes.
Okay.
Like he's there, but he's not there. And he kind of keeps going about his business.
Okay. So he's not acknowledging what I said.
Yeah, he's not acknowledging what you said, but it doesn't mean that you failed at the intimidation. He acknowledged you to the point that he looked in your direction because you addressed him.
Basically. So basically, he just went back to what he was doing.
Yep, he went back to what he was doing.
All right. Well, then, while I have time, since I know, do I still have a minute, or less than a minute? Like, is it still ticking down or whatever?
Yep, your minute's ticking down.
All right. Well, then I want to do a survival check while I'm in the area.
What specifically are you doing your survival for?
I'm looking for any traps or anything that might be set up for us to walk into. If maybe this is them trying to lure us in, and then we're gonna activate something.
Yeah,
that's gonna-
just so we have the clarification, survival will only give you physical traps
Yeah.
or anything that's directly disturbed. Like if something was dug
Will
up.
I have enough time to cast two? Because there's two things I'd like to do, but
I'll say that you would have enough time for one more thing before your minute is up. So, if you haven't already, roll your survival.
and do I get the?
You get the 4.
Okay.
So
Ruh-roh.
it's a forest,
That
So
is
I
a
didn't
critical fail.
and you're probably, I don't know, maybe somewhere in the back of your mind you're giving in to some irrational fears or something. So you're not really looking carefully. You're just kind of like whipping your head around, looking all over for like obvious bear traps or something, and you're not seeing anything.
Okay.
So you can do your arcana. Is that what you're gonna try to do? Arcana.
Yeah, I was gonna try to do my arcana last if I could.
Okay, and again, what's the specific purpose for this skill?
I'm trying to look back and see if maybe I could see something that maybe Oster missed with his, and see if I, at one point, had either came across this in a book, and maybe I knew how to get the answers from the people by doing a certain thing, or like I knew the spell better, as in like I
Break the enchantment.
You
how to
already
break
know.
the enchantment, or know if it's like a bad enchantment that's gonna
Or-
we get close enough to attack, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, or try to just identify.
If it's just an enchantment that is making them do this, or is it a trap enchantment where like they're making them do this until we get close enough, or which apparently hasn't happened yet, but you never know.
Yeah. Okay, so roll your Arcana check. Okay,
Ooh!
Yep.
Hot
Oh.
shit.
Critical.
that's a nice 20. So, again, you don't really get much more knowledge. You do remember there are plenty of types of spells to enchant someone and make them do whatever you want them to do. But because you're a bit more magical, a little more focused on magic than Oscar necessarily, you get a little bit more of an insight. Mainly in the fact that you're also aware that there are illusion magics as well. Magics to make a scene like this happen.
Like if that was that person actually doing something.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You remember that there are also not necessarily warlock-based spells, but like a wizard, clearly a powerful wizard, could cast a very large range illusion spell
Okay.
and make a scene look like whatever they want, like a fake campsite of people just doing random mindless things while a trap is set up or something.
Okay. Then if that happened, my last thing would be to kind of like, well, this is what I would do. Even if I was you, I would yell out, "Hey, Oscar!" It'd be loud. I think it'd be loud enough to where everybody's gonna hear this. The guys behind us. We need to get back. This fucking. I feel like this is not something we should be fucking with. This is definitely magic that is trying to fuck with us, and I believe it's a trap. So we should just fucking head on back to the Paladins and regroup. So if anything does happen, at least we're together, and we have a better chance of fighting with a group than just two of us. Is that
What you're
fair?
saying is,
Caca! Caca! Basically, I'm like, this
Okay.
is. I definitely feel a little sketchy now because I'm fucking like, okay, I'm a magic dude, and somebody did something, and it's a big one. So I feel like it would be more of a powerful
Or
person. because of-
Potential that
yeah,
it's a bit.
yeah,
It's got the
potentially.
potential.
There's a potential that it could be an illusion, and if it's this big, where it's a whole campsite, and there's like 6 people and shit like that, people laying on the ground, 3 people walking around, moving boxes, I feel like that would be a lot of powerful magic. You know, not just some of your basic spell. 'Cause I believe like your basic perception or like basic spell illusion spell would be like maybe a cat walking on the ground or something like that. But a whole fucking campsite, I think we should pull back. That's my plan.
Okay, so at this point, for you 4, I need a perception check from all of you.
From everybody.
From everyone.
Okay.
Oscar and Cool J, you are going to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio.
I got 11.
Yikes.
You got a 12 though.
jeez.
They got advantage, right?
No,
Oh
they
shit.
just have normal rolls.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, you and Oscar have
Thank God,
disadvantage.
Cam Bam, but she's way back there, so it doesn't really matter for us. Unless she
She's
sees
basically
something.
next to Fonzai anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. I'm sitting there like rubbing on.
Oh,
your
Oscar
hand
got a
with
16.
food.
Your hands up.
He must be looking at those
Yeah,
files.
Oscar got a
Oscar got-
16, and he's
Oscar got
closer.
16.
So that's
yeah.
good.
All right, so let's see what we're going for. Okay, so Oscar and Cool J, you hear it a lot more faintly than Cam Bam. Fonzai is, completely fucking enthralled by the local flowers that are growing in the forest and not paying attention to this at all.
Ooh,
He's laying on hands.
pretty.
He's laying himself on hands.
Pretty.
Yeah, he's trying to lay on hands his ears, so he's not hearing anything at the moment.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh my god.
yeah. But you all suddenly start becoming aware of, well, the familiar sounds of battle. And Cam Bam, of course, is someone who hears it instantly, turns around behind them, and sees Roz engaged with 3 attackers. And then again, Cool J and Oscar, they hear the sounds as well, but it's a lot more dim. It sounds like it's a lot more far off than what it actually is.
Where was Roz? He was behind even Cam Bam and I?
Yeah, he went off and started doing his own thing,
Okay.
while all of you guys have been
Always
doing
trying to do your own thing.
That's so good.
Maybe he had to take a shit in a bush, alright? Give him a break.
Yeah, I didn't get caught. I just watched you guys lay hands on each other's. Was I taking a shit in the bush? I mean, you never know.
Okay, so Cam Bam, that is a situation you see. He does, you do see wounds. He is injured. There's at least 2 bodies already on the ground, and 3 more engaging with Roz.
Alright, so I'm gonna tap Fonzai, and I'm gonna alert him to the situation that's going on.
Okay, Fonzai is alerted to this.
All right.
So, you stop looking at the flowers and you turn around and you see what's
Ooh.
happening.
I
get some more
immediately, caca.
All right.
Yeah,
Nice.
Cool J
We're
and
calling to
Oscar.
each other because we're cacao. You hear all cacao. We're like, oh shit, what the fuck are we doing now?
They send out the
Big
signal.
ass
Calling to
birds,
each other.
guys.
Send out the
Goddamn.
bat signal. So do we? As she alerts me to this, am I able to see Roz attack, like fighting?
Yeah, like I said, she alerted it to you. You basically turn around. You're like, oh shit, he's fighting people.
Okay, so I do the caca, and I immediately say, "We must help!" And I just fucking pull out. I have my warhammer out, my shield, and I full on charge straight to the closest guy to me.
Okay, so before we do that,
Mhm.
we're going into initiative.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, me and Oscar are so far back.
So
Yep,
we do
so-
hear the caca and we
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
alerted.
you guys do hear it. You guys do hear the sounds of battle now. Now that you're aware of it, you look back towards where Cam and Fonzai were, and you kind of see, Roz fighting some people as well further back.
Okay.
All right.
So everyone needs to
Fuck me
Roll.
in the goat ass.
press initiative.
no, don't press initiative because it's not going to. It's
D20?
going to tell you there's an
Oh,
error
D20.
because you got to roll a d20 because there's no
Nice,
right now on the board. So
It's a 5.
dude. Cam Bam's a gangster.
But we
oh
add
yeah,
our
and then
initiative.
add your dexterity
Oh,
modifiers.
that's dexterity.
0. Holy shit. Yeah,
21.
God.
All right.
9 plus 10.
I'm an 8. It's not as bad.
Oh, and I have a D plus, but I don't want to roll again, so I'm just getting 19.
Okay. So, Cam Bam, you're going to be fighting first.
All right, so I want to pull out my
Oh, hold
longbow.
on, I'm still getting the initiatives and stuff set
Oh.
up. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have a modifier, or no, you do have a modifier, right? So a 19,
Mhm. 19.
19. Right. I need me.
Roll lower than an 8. Lower than an 8.
You'll never know.
You rolled like a 20. No, just kidding.
Okay. So the first thing you see as we've entered initiative step for this, one of these attackers lifts his great sword and brings it crashing down at Roz.
Damn.
For 100.
Oh damn!
Uh-oh. Well, bye, Roz.
Roz, we need you.
You can't lay hands on it.
We yeah,
And,
I should have done a long rest. That would have been smart.
He gets a fairly good hit on Roz. Scoring, he does score a very nice hit,
How much damage?
drawing more blood.
Are we not allowed to know the damage?
No. You just
But he did
see,
get messed up.
yeah, you just see him getting a little more messed up than what he was at, and now it's Cam Bam's turn.
All right, I want to pull out my longbow,
Okay.
and I want to aim it at the guy who just hit you, Roz.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna press this button. All right, press button.
Oh, baby.
Nice. Nice.
Do I need to get a crit?
Now, are we at advantage? Do they know we're here?
Well, they don't necessarily. I mean, you don't know that at this point in time.
Well,
Yeah, you can't-
since they're
you can't
engaged
tell.
with Roz, they probably don't know where we are, right? So we would have.
It doesn't necessarily mean that they know that you're there or not. It just means that they're engaged with me right now.
So do we get the advantage on them?
No. For right now, what I'm saying is no, you do not get advantage.
She
Okay.
just did 9 damage. I'm happy.
Well, potentially, you don't know that. She
Okay.
does actually do 9 damage, but, Don't assume that just because she rolls a 20, she's going to get the hit because that doesn't always work sometimes.
So a critical roll can miss.
No. She rolled a 20, not a critical. It would be critical if there was a green border.
It was
She
20
rolled-
because she had the plus.
Yeah, she actually rolled a 17, and then her total modifiers added up an extra 3.
Okay.
Like I said, if it's got a green border around it, that means it was a critical. Like she did the literal full amount of damage that her longbow could do.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the end of her turn, possibly.
Yeah.
You attacked, but are you moving at all?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Stay
Okay.
away. Yeah.
So the next turn is Cool J's turn.
Well,
Now remember, you are roughly, 80 feet away from where this battle is
I
taking.
want to wait for Oscar. I'm not gonna leave just in case there's people coming from the other side.
Okay, so what we're going to say you're doing, you are going to hold an action.
Mm-hmm.
So you still need to prepare a action. But you're not going to do it right away. Basically, you're going to have to set up a conditional trigger for your attack. For example, you
Well,
can say
I can't even attack anything right now. That's way too far.
you
away.
have range for stuff. Eldritch Blast has a range of 125 feet.
Damn!
I mean, then I could just cast that right now, couldn't I?
Yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
to even hold
Okay,
it.
well then I'm not even gonna move. I'll just cast that at the one that's attacking Roz.
No, well, okay, 120 feet. My point is, you're definitely in range of these guys with Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Okay, well, how many are there? You said
There's 3 guys engaging Roz, and there are 2 bodies near him as well.
2 dead bodies? Is that what you're saying?
2 bodies. They're on the ground, so you're assuming they're dead.
Well, I'll hit one of them. The other one of them she didn't hit. I'll
Okay.
go for like one of the other guys, just so like it's like kind of throwing more damage at them, so they're more evenly hurt instead of like
Yep.
if I hit, of course. So I roll 20.
Yep. Roll your 20.
Oh, I
Damn.
missed.
Well, no, because you're rolling with your attack, you're going to add your charisma modifier to it.
That's 12.
Okay, add your
This thing is 3.
proficiency bonus as well.
Proficiency.
Proficiency, which is going to be 2 because you're level 1.
So that's 14.
That's 14.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
enough to hit.
All right. So then
Nice.
it's a D8.
D10.
A D10.
Yep.
There we go.
Nice. Pretty good.
That's an 8. Okay. So that blast hits that guy pretty good.
Okay.
All right, now it's Oscar's turn.
So which one was it, though? Can we say there's 3? The middle one was hit.
Yeah, but yeah,
hit
basically,
Roz.
the
So
middle
did I say I
one-
hit the
yeah.
right one?
Yeah, the middle one hit. Is the greatsword one. You hit the one on the right.
Okay, so everybody knows the middle one's hurt, the right one's hurt, the left one hasn't been hit yet.
That you know of.
Yeah, that we know. But like, in our
Okay.
And it's Oscar's turn.
All right. Can I do a perception check to see if there's any animals around?
Yes, that is going to be your action, just so you're aware.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're saying if there's animals around? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to summon an army of squirrels to attack with my befriended animals.
Well,
Okay,
you got a good roll.
Yeah, you do get your 20. There's wolves, and they're pissed.
They're
No.
undead wolves.
Yeah. No. What you notice
What?
is there are absolutely, literally, no animals around you. You like
All right.
you're only just now becoming aware of it because you've been so intent on searching for everything. You don't even remember hearing animal noises the entire time you've been in these woods.
That should have been a clue. Dang.
Fuck.
But
All right,
with
but can I
that,
still walk up next to Kuj and get ready to charge whenever he's ready?
yeah, you can still use your movement. I do have to go and do something very quickly. So when your
Alright.
turn ends, I got to go and do something real quick.
All right, so I'll get up and walk next to Gucci and be ready to charge when he's. And it's
Okay.
my turn.
So like I said, I need to go and do something real quick and take a short break, and then I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. Short break, friends. Short break. We will
Short break.
return in just a couple minutes. All right, guys. Our fearless DM has returned. Why is Skype all fucked up?
I have a question.
Skype.
What's your
Roz,
question?
you are muted, bro.
Yes, I was.
There we go.
I have a question.
Okay.
On my class, I have a bardic inspiration, and I have 3 charges of that. Can I
Yeah.
use one of those?
It's an action to use them, I think. Let me look that up.
Okay, but I can still use one, right?
I told you, you used your perception as your action.
Yeah, you can use it on your
No,
next
no, no,
turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
My next turn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
next turn?
basically,
Yes.
it's like giving somebody inspiration. So if we
Yeah.
if I
Well,
have a
no.
shit roll, which I most
What
likely
it's gonna
will,
do?
I
What
can
it's gonna
I
do-
can roll again.
No. What it's going to do,
Absolutely, that's what it is. I guarantee it.
you will inspire people through words or music. A creature other than yourself within 60 feet will be able to. They gain 1 bardic inspiration dice, which is a d6.
Oh, it adds it to whatever
Yeah,
your roll
and then
is.
once within the next 10
Oh
minutes,
yeah.
they can spend that dice to add a d6 to whatever they try and roll.
Okay. Yeah, so
It
it's
can't be
getting
an
inspired.
attack roll though, right? Like you
Oh,
can't
it's
add d6
Any
to
type
your
of roll.
attack. Even a damage roll?
Yep. I'm pretty sure it does say any type of roll. So Any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So not the damage, but the chance to actually hit with an attack.
Okay.
Okay. Makes sense.
So pretty much kind of guarantees like you're gonna hit if you.
It doesn't necessarily
roll a
guarantee
Because
it,
you
but
could
it
get
does give.
two shitty rolls and that'd be fucked.
It
Yeah,
definitely.
it does
helps.
give
It
you
can help.
a better chance. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Who's up?
After Oscar was / is Fonzai.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how close am I to these guys?
Uh,
Am I within melee range at this point?
not at this point. You're probably roughly 20 feet away.
Can I move and within range and make an attack?
You can move 25 feet in a turn. So yes, you can move within range of someone and attack.
Let's do it. I want to move up to the closest guy attacking Roz, and I will wield my warhammer once more.
The confidence is surely filling me with confidence.
Yes, yes. This
I'm
time,
so full of
this
confidence
time
right now.
I'm
Your
ready.
warhammer is so shiny and new because it's never been hit anything.
French Warhammer.
All right. So I burst from out of the bushes and I scream right as I appear next to Roz and these attackers, and I say, "Feel the wrath of my warhammer, you fool!" And I fucking crush this
Holy
motherfucker across the face.
If you hit him, like I said, you don't necessarily know you're going to hit.
I don't understand that. You do this in a very different way than I've seen. Which
Well,
is
no,
fine.
it's
You're the DM.
you're rolling against their armor class. If they have more armor class than what you roll, you don't hit them.
Oh, Jesus, they're gonna have
You
more
miss.
than a 19 armor class. You have.
You're
to
not rolling at advantage. Or
Yeah, you're rolling
no,
at
yeah.
19 is the one we're using.
Oh yeah, because
Oh, yeah, the
we're
left.
using the one, yeah. But yeah, there is the potential that it could happen. In this case, however, that motherfucker gets clocked across the side of the face. But which one were you attacking again?
It was the left. I don't
Okay.
know where. Like, I guess it depends on where.
I'm fighting the middle guy. Cool J fired at the guy on my right, and then there's the guy on my left that hasn't. That
And the middle guy got hit by the arrow by Cam Bam too.
I don't want, whichever
Well,
guy was the
Cam Bam
closest.
hit the guy that hit me.
So
Yeah,
was
the
the
middle
guy
guy.
on the right and the left the close? Like, were they equal distance to me?
They were all basically equal distance.
Okay, so we'll go with the guy on the right, the one that Cool J hit.
Oh, that guy's fucking done.
Okay.
I would think.
So yeah, you clock him straight up across the side of the face, and he falls over dead.
Yes.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Finally did something.
See, I like to save my best for the important times.
Because
Okay,
getting
so
mauled by wolves
that's
is
the
not
end of your
important.
turn then.
Is lay of hands an action?
Yes,
It
Oh.
is, but
and he doesn't have it
we
anymore.
don't have him. We needed a long rest to get.
Yes.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
That's why I
I
started
like-
to use it.
I see it.
Yeah, I spit on the corpse of the dead man.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
Okay, because the scene that unfolds for you after your turn ends is something the like of which you have not seen yet.
Okay.
Because you see, for the very first time, for the very short amount of time you've known him, your handler, Roz, flies into a furious rage at you, screaming,
Oh.
"What have you done?" As he continues to engage with this gentleman who is swinging the big sword at him.
Interesting.
Well, I'm attacking Roz. With my chill shit. Or I'm hexing him. I don't give a fuck. He's done. I don't care. I'm helping the fucking
Does anybody
fighters.
else see that, or just me?
Oh, I'm screaming it. Everyone knows what I just said.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You fool.
You know, sort of that whole spiel about how, like, you know, do you know what you just did kind of thing.
Yeah, tried saving your ass. It's like,
Yeah.
I think we know who the real enemy is now.
And then
What
after my
helpful dudes.
attack, I tell you, you know, do not kill these men. You know, fight them, stop them, but do not kill these men.
What do you suggest I do? Sit on their faces?
Well, as I end my turn. We're going back to the start of initiative. What this is another aspect of combat as well. You can choose in most circumstances, and basically every circumstance, you can choose to
To not
attack
kill.
in a non-lethal manner.
Okay.
Which means if you kill someone, you'll instead knock them out instead of killing them.
Well, Shama should be like, this is, you want to make a test like this, and then when somebody dies, get mad? Fuck you, I'm just not going to fucking attack. It's your own damn
So-
fault.
Going back to the start of initiative, I'm going to dodge the greatsword this time around. And then the other dude that hasn't had any attention fails to swing at me as well. And then we move on to Cam Bam's turn.
Okay, so
So
How
have
do we
we
att-
all heard him? Have we all heard
Yeah,
Roz say?
We all heard.
Everyone heard Roz.
Okay.
are we
Yeah.
sure everyone
Or
heard Ross
everyone
say-
who's within, you know, yelling distance of Roz heard him.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you attack someone in a non-lethal way?
You just say,
That's
I'm
right.
going to attack this person non-lethal.
Okay.
You just physically say, I'm going to do it, you know, non-lethally.
Okay. Okay. So there's one or two left.
There's two. The
Okay.
one with the great sword that's fighting me, and then the other one that hasn't been hit at all,
All right.
that you know of.
All right. Hasn't been hit. All right. I'm gonna hit the one that hasn't been hit in a non-lethal way,
Yep.
and then I just
Yeah, it's just an attack like normal.
oh
With your longbow, I assume, right? Yep.
yeah, longbow.
Oh
God damn it.
damn!
Alright, so yeah, so that's going to hit... let's see, where's... I keep moving it. That was 9. Alright, and so, you know, non-lethally, that's like, you know, you shot him in the shoulder or, you know, something like that, or in the leg, something to that end. Somewhere where it doesn't, you know, directly threaten his life.
Is
So is that the end of
he-
your-
Is
So
he like?
he's still standing. He's still
Okay.
standing. He's still
Alright.
there. But then, is that the end of your turn? Are you
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna end
to
my
do it
turn.
all? Okay. Up next is Cool
Wait.
J's turn.
Alright, well, by this time, I see that it's a test, and then he gets mad at Fonzai for killing somebody who was opposing a threat to somebody we believed we were trying to help. And by this time, even though me and Fonzai don't see eye to eye, I believe that I see how you can't, like, in my perspective of how I see it as you're going to bring a test to somebody but then get mad whenever they react the way you did, or they did by killing them. So I just don't attack. I don't do anything. I just let it happen. I let him get attacked. I watch while everything goes down. I will not participate in something like this if it's going to lead to my fellow companions getting, you know, for no reason. Like, they're doing what they were meant to do, because how are they supposed to know it was a test when we were, like, you know, I've already sensed that, or believe, you know, from knowledge of magic, that, you know, there's this great magic, and there's this great magic, and there's a certain danger. We start getting flanked from the rear, meaning this could actually be what we think, and that's why I was waiting for for Oscar, because I didn't want to leave him behind just in case there was more enemies over there, and they come in so he wouldn't be alone, because it's better to fight two than one versus a group. So if I'm in this situation, if this was me, and this is me, I turn around after I hear this yell at, like, you don't kill these guys, and I'm already like I'm a fucking evil. I'm ready to kill people, and then I find out it's a test. I blow it off. I'm saying, like, nope, I'm not gonna play these games. Like, you want to put us in this danger and then make us be so tense. Yes, I understand the test, but you can't expect us not to protect ourselves and people we think are supposed to be our allies. This makes me not trust Roz as much as I believed I would, because at first, of course, I never really truly trusted him because I didn't really know him, but I thought he was one of us on our side. But after this action,
You're not sure.
I'm not sure at all if I can even trust him, as in maybe this group that we're actually trying to be part of is actually something bad. Maybe they're the ones that actually took the kids and they're trying to cover up their own story by using us. Maybe we're being used, and now I'm not going to follow these tests, and I'm going to be, I will, and with my whole ability of when I'm confident about something, I try to spread it. I'm going to be the first one to take the stand and be like, hey, this is dumb. If you want to test us and say that we're in danger, it should be real danger. Like, you can't be expecting us not to protect ourselves. So I don't do anything. I stand there and I tell Oscar, I'm like, hey, look, you just saw what happened. I don't think we should engage in this. I don't know if Fonzai and Cam Bem can hear me, but I'm spreading my word of how I feel, in my opinion, and I believe that this is truly, even though I'm evil, the wrong way to go about things, as to make us be in this heightened tense, like, and then it be training and then get mad like that. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking with it too.
So it's going on to Oscar's turn. So what are you doing on your turn, Oscar?
I charge to where Fonsai is. Fonsai. I say, hey, Fonsai! And he looks back at me, and I look into his eyes, and I want to use my bardic inspiration on him.
Okay, what's going to actually happen? You can move your normal movement distance, and then use it.
Okay.
If you don't charge, you would run, and that counts as your full action. So you can move, and then give Fonzai your bardic inspiration with inspiring words or music.
Yes! Inspire me!
Could it be inspiring music?
It could be inspiring music or inspiring words.
Alright, dude, inspiring music. I take out my lute, and I look into his eyes, and I say, you're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Oh, I feel the inspiration warming my body.
Okay, so Fonzai gets his bardic inspiration dice that he can use within the next 10 minutes.
Yes.
And I lose one.
And then it is Fonzai's turn.
So I can ask a question, and that doesn't really count as my turn.
Action?
Right? Yeah, like
yeah.
It's I ask, why would you tell me not to harm these attackers?
Still, pissed, not so much at you, but at the situation. He tells you because you're always in the heat of battle and everything. They're the goddamn missing kids.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't fucking attack. And one of them's dead, so good job, Fonzai.
Hopefully it's
That's on you, man.
I've got. I look at my warhammer and I pick an eyeball off of it.
He finally gets a hit. He finally fucking gets a hit, and he kills the fucking kid.
Oh, I see. So I ready an attack, a non-lethal attack against the one directly in front of Roz. And I swing my warhammer in a very gentle fashion.
Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good.
Okay, so you will hit him. So let's see, that was another 5, okay.
Let's hope it's not Kenneth.
Finally gets
Let's
hit.
hope he didn't
Yeah,
kill Kenneth.
it was hidden. We're making our way back into the woods deeper, and we're gonna find our own little place to be. We're gonna start getting along. We'll start combining our powers, and we'll fucking start owning shit up. Like that's what's gonna happen.
Okay, so you do
I'm
land
falling
your
a bit to
back
the
away
evil
slowly.
side now.
Like, ooh, I think I should go this way now.
you land your blow.
Cool, Jay.
It does some damage, and the guy's still standing there. And now it's my turn.
Finally gets a hit. Killed.
And he's all epic about it. I swing and I bash on his head. Like, fucking dude's dead.
Is that supposed to be your fucking good charisma guy?
So I land a very, very well connected blow.
Is it
Uh,
a killing? No, that's not a killing. The opposite one? The one that disengages?
Non-lethal.
oh no, it's
Non-lethal.
non-lethal, of course. But the two attacks that I get with my swords, they bring such a shock to my opponent that he is disarmed. His greatsword has been dropped, and he has he's taken a knee. He's dropped to one knee, and he does not seem to have the strength to fight at this point in time.
Okay.
So 2 down.
And then going back to the top of initiative,
Go, Jason.
No, it's Cam. She's first.
Oh, it's
Nope.
Cameron. Oh.
it's still their turn.
Well, after them, of course. But I'm saying, like, in our
Yeah.
order. So,
The remaining dude picks up the greatsword and swings it at Roz again. Once again, landing a solid blow.
Cam, use lay of hands if you have any left.
Don't make me
I
crush
don't
your head
have- I
in
don't
two,
have,
boy.
Lay on hands. I use that all. I'll use
And
that
then
Yeah.
now it is Cam's turn.
yeah.
Finish
I'll-
this,
it'll
Cam.
take- All right. All right. It's only that one guy left, right?
Just do a lethal.
Yep, there's one guy left.
Lethal.
We-
Fucking little kids,
Cool,
man.
Jason.
No, it might be Kenneth.
Kenneth
Alright,
might be
so
already be dead.
again, I'm going to attack in a non-lethal way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna press this push button.
Ooh. Don't you have 17 arrows now, or 16?
Yeah,
I
make
have-
sure. Yeah, make sure
I
every
have-
time you.
Yeah, I know.
use-
Yeah, I'm taking away. Yeah, I have 18. I have 18 arrows left.
Okay.
All right. You will actually miss your shot as the arrow goes flying deep into the woods somewhere.
Hitting another poor little kid somewhere in the back.
No.
Just like a kid.
Turtle
Killing
wandering
him on-
A
around.
little
Yeah, some kid
camping
like,
with his
la la
family.
la. What the fuck?
He's roasting marshmallows by the campfire next to his
Don't worry.
dad.
The tip
So
of the arrow is
bored.
actually just a rock, so it just hits him like, oh shit.
Well,
You
up
just killed
next
Family's mom.
is Cool J.
Chilling Touch was the one that, like, as long as they're in range, it just keeps continuously doing damage, right? Per turn?
No, that's Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt? Well, fuck it,
Yes.
I'm doing Witch Bolt then.
Okay, well, let's make sure you have range.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if I don't, then I'll just do Eldritch Blast.
Or you could move into range if
That's
it's
true, too. What's my Hex do?
Hex,
It's like a-
you place a curse on a
yeah.
target that when you hit them for damage, you do an extra d6 of damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. Forgot about that. That only works for me, right? Like, I can't, like, do
Yeah,
that.
you are the only one that benefits from
That'd be
it.
sick, though, if it benefits.
Okay, yeah. No, Witch Bolt has a range of 30 feet.
Okay, so then I can only move 25. How far away from am I? Like,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
like,
no. No, you didn't start with the feet, did you?
What do you mean? I didn't move at all. I used it, and the first thing I did was.
Well, no.
Eldritch Blast.
You have the extra cantrip, right?
Yeah, I have. Don't I have the one where my range is farther? I can shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have Spell Sniper, right?
Yeah, Spell Sniper. I know I have that.
Okay, then you do actually double the range of Witch Bolt, so it's actually a range of 60 feet.
Okay. It doesn't say on my cantrips. It just says I have Eldritch Blast, Friends, and Chill Touch. But don't I get an extra one, which I picked?
No, Chill Touch, I think, was the extra one, or Friends was the extra one you took, so one of those two.
But I know I have Spell Sniper. I know I picked that one.
Yeah, that's why you have 3 of them.
Okay.
So yeah, you can move, and you will be in range of using Witch Bolt.
That's what I want to do then.
Okay.
So can I move? I can only move 25 feet, right?
No, you can move 30. That's your full movement speed.
Okay, but does that
Bonsai
count?
can only move 25, and
So-
Oscar can only move 25 because they got
That's
short
because we're
with feet.
short.
Okay, so 30 would put me in range, and it wouldn't count as my full turn, right?
No, that's just your movement for that turn.
Okay, well then I want to move into range and cast. Well, I mean I can't cast non-lethal, can I? Unless I'm close, like physical, right? There's no way I can cast a Witch Bolt that's non-lethal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, technically you could, try and change the energies of it or whatever to try and be
Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just.
But you are literally throwing, lightning at a person with
Yeah,
that.
what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my 30 feet and then pass because like everything I do will kill them. Like,
Okay.
literally, there's nothing. I mean, like it's all spells for death. Like and apparently they're kids, and I don't
Oh,
want to be
Oscar's
under
turn.
so I mean, I could have just killed them, but
It's Oscar's
so
turn.
I moved 25 feet, right, the last time?
Yep.
So I should be closer now?
Yep, you're the 25 feet closer from all of that.
So can I move in closer again and be in melee range?
You're like 55 feet away.
Okay,
You
so
could
can I move
run
in?
and be in melee and be almost in melee range, but you wouldn't be able to take an action.
Okay, could I move another 25 feet and throw my dagger?
ooh,
What's the
that's
range
lethal.
on that?
You would be able to, but you would be going into the long range, so you would be at disadvantage. But you would be able to.
Should I try non-lethal throwing a dagger?
You can try it.
I want to run and be melee range and just end my turn there.
Okay, so you'll run the 50 feet forward. There's
Yeah.
still about 5 feet of distance between you and most of the combat.
Alright.
Okay, now it's Fonzai's turn.
I will do a non-lethal blow against the final young lass.
Yeah, do it.
Final hipster.
And
At least you killed the hipster. That's one good thing.
I'm hoping
Okay.
this can.
boom!
There it is.
I am
Hopefully
very
that
good
hit.
against children. They do not frighten me.
Yeah, it's like
oh my
you can't do
God.
anything against wolves.
Wolves
but you
are
can-
scary, but
crap out
children, on
children.
the other hand,
As long as the
ugh.
children are attacking another target and you're attacking them, you're good
Yeah.
to go.
Yep.
That's it. That is correct.
Am I the only one, or like does everybody just? I cannot stop staring at Cam Bam's picture whenever I look at the thing. The guy smiling just gets me every time. Like I don't know what. It's just like it draws my.
It's-
Okay.
Do you
Uh,
even know who that is?
I know who it is.
Yeah.
Say-
Cowardly dog show?
You, I have to check here. You did say non-lethal, right?
That is correct.
Okay, because that non-lethal blow was enough to have possibly killed him.
I am strong. What can I say?
Killer of kids.
That's his title.
Killer kid. Kid killer.
Hopefully,
Okay.
the one that's alive is the fucking one we need.
So yeah, the last one drops, unconscious, not dead this time.
Can't even freaking lay hands.
I'm not.
Uh,
picking his
Oh, they
eyeballs
can't
off
see the
the
rolls,
camera.
Fonzai. It's on the wrong screen.
Oh, what did they want?
Like people are trying to see the
Oh,
rolls.
shit, my bad.
I just read that.
Those are our faces.
They're like, we don't want to see your faces.
Fuck your faces.
Okay, so combat is going to, wind down from here. We're not in combat anymore. Roz is obviously, livid to a certain extent. He does explain that it's not necessarily directed towards you. You didn't know what the fuck was going on while you guys were, dicking around with the campsite. But he does tell you in that kind of scolding parent kind of way that you need to be more cautious of your surroundings and maybe not be so bloodthirsty all the time.
Well, look who
Well,
Or
you
so
can
quick
suck
to prove
my
yourself.
big hairy dwarf cock, as I was merely attempting to help you. You looked like you had been gravely wounded, and I rushed to your aid. So go
And
ahead
he
and
says, yeah,
suckle.
I was wounded protecting all of you while you guys dicked around with an illusion.
Well, you're part of this group too, and you said nothing to us, sir, so... As I said before,
Let's-
suckle my dwarf cock.
Go in there. I said, let's just all come down. Let's just hope that's not Kenneth on your maze.
I said, yeah, I agree to that too. Like, I hope it's not Kenneth that ended up on your mace, because you all noticed that all of these guys were wearing some form of helmet. So, we start going through the process of unmasking each of these kids for the ones that we can.
One of them has a helmet stuck to their head.
Well,
One
I
of them is
did pick
kind of
this
permanently-
eyeball off my warhammer. We could
Yeah.
possibly identify him by this. Oh, I think there's a few teeth laying around here as well.
I don't think we have the technology for that yet, Bonsai.
So, like I said, we
Forensics
have
magic.
4 bodies that are unconscious. You guys do see that the other 2 bodies that had been dropped to the ground nearby were also unconscious. All of the wounds they had sustained were superficial, not anything life-threatening. We don't directly identify any of them, but we can identify them as, nobles' kids.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't directly see, like, Kenneth, for example, amongst the group.
Okay.
Could we do a position check and remember the painting we saw at the house?
Oh, yeah, the painting.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
We're,
he's saying. We don't see.
that's what I'm saying.
We don't. See
We
it.
know
Okay.
what Kenneth looks like, and we
And
don't
it's not
see
a-
them. Like, okay, the guy Fonzai murdered,
Can't make
his
out his
face-
face because
his face is
obviously.
really messed up. Like, he got a warhammer straight up to the
To
face.
the dome.
So yeah, straight up to the dome. Like, it's messed up to begin with. So we can't even start trying to identify if that even is Kenneth or not,
Or not.
Okay.
or at all. We don't know if it is or isn't Kenneth at this point.
Okay.
I
Cool.
guess we'll leave that to the wolves, huh?
Well, we have definitely gone over time, so let's wrap it up and
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
see what happens. That was good.
So-
That was fun.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
So,
an interesting place to
wrapping
stop,
up,
too.
Yeah, that's where we're going to be stopping. What's going to end up happening, because of how everything's going to happen, we are going to take a long rest, because everyone's going to need it.
Yes.
Okay.
And by everyone,
So
I
do you
mean
regenerate health on long rest?
a long rest will regenerate your health. Yes,
How much?
because full health,
All right, then I'm gonna
because
change my
we're not
health
using
back.
alternate rules and stuff.
Okay, so now I'm gonna change my health back to 10.
Yep,
Ooh, so
So,
we
yeah.
gotta lay hands back.
yep.
Yeah.
So everything that you need to change,
Yeah, so I'll get touch you.
long rest. Make sure you change it back. I was freaking
Cool.
close to death. What I'm also going to say is that there has been enough stuff going on now that everyone participating is going to be able to level up at this point.
Level 2 or half a level? Or?
Nice.
No, we'll be going. Everyone will be going to level 2 after this.
Oh.
So after we're done with this, I'll take you through the level up process and get you your level 2 features and everything set up.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeet.
Then next week, next week we'll be coming back after the long rest. It will be, going into evening of the second day.
Okay,
Mid to late evening of the second day.
I like it.
Sweet.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Anything else we need to do before we end the stream, Roz? I mean, we'll do some shout outs, but anything we need to do game wise?
Well, okay, I think
All finished.
it does need to get pointed out that Cool J did have some good points as we were playing through here with the, figuring out different uses for like survival and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to give him a portion of level as well.
Sweet.
But, he'll have a tenth of a level as well.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Cool J.
I don't really think I had anything else popping up there.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just as always, remember that there will be consequences for things that are happening.
Oh,
There are still unresolved events that haven't come to fruition yet.
Makes sense. Cool.
And we just got a kid. We just fought kids, and like they're gonna be like, "Oh wow, we
Yeah,
killed a kid."
and you did just flat out murder Noble's kid.
Child.
Well, looks like you're all gonna start listening to me more and be like, "Oh, maybe we should be on the bad side."
Let's not listen to Cool J. Continue to kill kids.
Oh yeah. I was even like, "Hey guys, oh wait, it was after he killed him, but
I'm
Yeah,
feeling,
well, it was after.
I'm feeling the hatred flowing.
oh, there goes
Oh,
our
there
video."
you go.
Well, yeah, it's like, and even with that too, as well, like Fonzo, I do feel that like, especially as a paladin, knowing what you did, even inadvertently, it is going to start weighing on your conscience a little bit more.
So,
Yep, absolutely.
Can it?
kid.
Oh,
Well,
God.
son of a bitch. All right, that means the 4 hours is up. Is what
Maybe
the,
y'all
that's
don't
why
have reses, like mass res or something.
you can only have 4-hour calls, guys. That's why the all the faces got fucked up. But let's do some quick shout outs, guys.
Mend his wound. Not working.
Cool J.
Lay hands.
I just want to say thank you for letting me participate in some D&D. It's pretty fun, and I appreciate all you guys watching. Hope y'all guys are enjoying. Hope we're doing the characters good enough for y'all's entertainment. It seems like there's some pretty high points, not many low points, and it's fun, and I'm enjoying it and learning more each time, and looking forward to next Sunday. So yeah, if anybody's here that's new, make sure to follow the channel, and every Sunday you'll be seeing some more D&D.
Hell yeah. Check out Cool J Punk as well. He's an awesome streamer. Cool J Punk is his streamer name. And at Cool J Punk is his Twitter. So check him out. He's awesome. Oscar, shout outs.
Alright, guys. You can find me on the Squad. Yeah, on YouTube. But that's pretty much it. Alright.
Awesome. Cam Bam.
Alright, guys. Yeah, I had so much fun, and obviously you can tell I don't know what I'm doing because I'm a complete noob. Noobness. And yeah, you can find me on the Twitter and the Insta spam at CamBam355. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. I am Fonzai, aka Grim Lighthammer. Follow if you enjoyed the show. Like Cool J said, you can hit me up on Twitter at FonzaiTV. And our fearless DM Roz. Shoutouts, my friend. Shoutouts.
I'm not really sure. Yeah, people and stuff and whatever.
He has a stream.
He streams
Yeah, I kind of have a stream.
Rosvale.
Well, oh yeah, no, actually, that does bring up a good point. That it's like so I have technically been taking a little bit of a break from streaming. The last 2 times that I tried to stream, like my internet completely, junked out on me, and I couldn't actually stream. But with any luck, I'm going to start up again. Over through next week and stuff like that, and start trying to stream a little bit more when I'm not playing WoW with Cool J.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do want to... Cool J, are you going to stream after this?
I possibly will. I got to pee so bad.
Okay, Cool J might stream after this. Check him out. I will be watching the Broncos game, so I might stream after that. I will be back tomorrow for sure, and I'm sure Cool J will as well.
Yeah.
Also, follow Roz.
Okay,
And Roz also has a Twitter, spelled the exact same way. And I spelled Roz wrong. I'm sorry, dude. I spelled your name wrong on... It's actually Rahzvael. My fault. I will definitely fix that, guys.
I was like, oh.
Rahzvael. So follow Roz. And thank you guys all for being here. It's fucking amazingly fun. I'm glad we're
Yeah.
finally doing this. I'm having a
Yeah,
blast.
and again, like that's really the only other thing I could say too is that it is nice getting to, you know, dust off the campaign and watch some more people fumble through it.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back next weekend. Not positive on the day yet. Most likely Sunday, around the same time. So check us out next weekend. Follow on Twitter to find out exactly when. I love you all. You're amazing. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful night.